woman I love is named Ramona. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm, and she can dance like a little Egypt. She works down the snake farm. Snake farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake farm, it pretty much is snake farm. It's a reptile house, snake farm. Ramona's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat that says Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. I asked Ramona how come she works there. She says, well, it's got its charm. There's nothing to do in the winter now, then some kid gets paid at the Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention something. This is a sing-along. Really. It goes Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. It ain't exactly kumbaya, but being the music fog, it ought to be perfect. Help me now, be on TV. It said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Getting into it now. Well, Ramona likes malt liquor and a band from Wales that's called The Alarm. She said she cried when they broke up. She still plays the record that's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Sometimes Ramona calls me up and says, come on down here, it's getting warm. And she runs everybody off, and we, you know, it's a Snake Farm. Snake Farm, it just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Help me now. I said Snake Farm, just sounds nasty. Snake Farm, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm.
Unlock my phone and watch the world die. They crying to God while they run for their lives. Blood in the streets, bombs in the sky. Goodbye. I hope you had dreams come true. I hope they see in their crosshairs what I see in you. And I hope and I pray, 'cause it's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad. More than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? I turn on the news and watch the world fight. Thousands of men making widows of wives. I'll be home soon, walked off in the night. Goodbye, I will remember you. I know it's shoot or be shot, and they're men just like you, but I hope and I pray, 'cause that's all I can do. I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Soon you won't need a TV or an iPhone to see, because you will look out the window and
Lingerer, man.
Yeah, totally.
Lingerer.
I don't understand who is good or bad. They don't care as long as you got oil sands. We need something fast, we need something bad, more than guns and tanks. Where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman? Oh, where is Superman?
Good morning. Welcome to ClusterF.
Good morning.
Times are flying by.
It is.
Woke up this morning. I was looking out the front door. There's about 8-9 deer out there.
Yeah.
They're just going crazy, chasing each other.
Oh, really?
And frolicking. It's like you rarely see it. You know, they
Yeah.
usually just sit there and eat. Yeah. I don't see a lot of deer play, but they were going nuts out there.
Cool
I watched-
weather.
Deer play sounds
Yeah.
weird.
Kind of like the dogs do when it gets cooler.
Yeah, like maybe. I watched them for a few minutes. It's like, that was pretty cool.
Huh.
Tracy Weston is on his way back to Arizona. He
thought-
drove. He
I thought you
drove.
were gonna say on his way back here. I was like, what happened?
He drove quite a bit last night, but he's got something with him now. What do you think he's got with him? What do you think? This is
Cats.
Wait, can you put the cameras on? I can't.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah.
forgot you can't do it anymore. Go ahead.
Cats.
Nope.
Oh,
Close.
dogs.
Dog. He's got a dog. He picked up a dog.
What does that mean? What?
Well, you know, he was stopping to get gas, and happened to be on the phone with him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm getting off this exit. I gotta go get." Oh, he said he had to go pee really bad. He's like, "I gotta go pee." And he gets off, and then he's going, "Oh, no, 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 get out of the road. Oh, no."
Jeez.
And he's like, "It's a little like Chihuahua or something." He's like, there's like a roundabout. And he's like, "Oh, God, come
It's
here."
that one those people down the street have been looking for 4 years.
I know.
Maybe.
Now it's
It
three,
ended up-
three states
Oh,
away.
yeah, and now he stole a dog and took it 3 states away.
I was like, well, he was like, "Oh, no, there's trucks." It was like by a truck stop. He's like, "Oh, God, no, don't hit him, don't hit him, don't hit him." He's going, I'm like, "I don't want to hear this. I don't want to listen to a dog. You watch a dog get killed." And he's like, "Oh, God." And he's like, the trucks keep going around the roundabout, and he's running in the middle of the road, just circling in the middle of the road. And I'm like, "Oh, God," you know.
Some
And then
trucker's dog.
Then I heard him calling him finally. It was like, you know, he was like, come here, puppy, come here. You know, it ended up, it's not a Chihuahua. He's like, I thought it was like a wiener dog, but it's just a small dog. He said it's only about 3 months old or something. I said, "What?" And then he got it in his truck. I was like, "I can't believe that dog came to you." You know, he's like, "Man, he almost got killed several times."
Came to him because he's totally tame because he's somebody's pet.
He looked
right down
like,
the
I
street.
said, he looks very well taken care of. I said, he doesn't have a collar.
So
or
what's he gonna
nothing.
have to how's he gonna try and get a hold of the owner in a different state?
I know, and then
He's gonna have to drive all the way back.
Well, he said, you know,
That ain't
why
happening.
is the dog loose? I said, "I don't know. Sometimes people, you know, open their door and they're stupid." They don't have their dogs on a leash in a car so they don't jump out because, I said it maybe jumped out of somewhere.
You just have to look at it that way. You have to look at it, well, some people are dumb and, some people don't deserve to have dogs because they don't take care of them and they get loose and wander in the highway. So either way, the dog's a stray and he saved it or he took it away from a bunch of dumbasses.
Yeah.
Let's look at it that way.
I mean, I've really changed my stance on that when I was 22 years old and picked up Chef. Now I see a dog on the road and I'm like,
yeah. No, I
sometimes you
can't.
pick up a nightmare.
Yeah, I
You
did.
do. Sometimes
I
you
did
pick up a nightmare.
nightmare. Yesterday I was getting on after we all went to Bella's soccer game, and I was getting back on the interstate, and right, on the side of the road there was an owl flopping around.
Oh my God.
And it looked in pretty bad condition. And in my head for like half a second I was like, help the owl, but I'm getting on the end. I was past it, and I'm like, all right, just for a second it crossed my head. I'm like, should I call my parents? I was like, no.
No.
Sometimes owls die on the side of the road. Just keep going.
It happens
1,000.
100,000 times a day all over the world.
Yep.
And if you'd
There
have
is
called, your mom would have said, we got to go get him. We got to
Yeah,
And then
I was
this
like-
owl is just on his last legs. Nothing you can do for him. You should have just ran over him.
I would run over him if I could go back in time, but I didn't have the.
Yeah,
Well, Wesson, that dog, I did tell him. I said, you got to go back because he went over to the Dollar Tree to get a leash for him so he could walk him, when he had to go to the bathroom or something. But I was like, go back over by that Pilot, truck stop and just look around. I said, look and see if there's anybody frantically looking for their dog.
Terrified. She was terrified of Weston stopping at a truck stop on his way home. Now she wants him to go truck to truck asking about a puppy.
I do not. I just said, in case somebody's wandering around, calling them and looking for their dog. And then I did call the Pilot there and asked. I said, does anybody come in there looking for a dog? He's like, no, not that I know. I said, well, I'll call later if you keep an eye out and see. I said, but I'll have to tell Weston. He'll have to get him, get him checked to see if he's got a chip or anything.
The truck stop dog bandits at it again.
Well, he couldn't just leave him there. What's he going to do? Just, all right, well, I got to get going, so I'm just going to dump him back out in the road.
See, what he needs to do if it's chipped, he needs to have his story straight, and he needs to say he found that dog about 60 miles away so that it's not like he took it. It's like, it was in the middle of nowhere, so they got to come get the dog because it's not his fault.
Well, they'd have to come get it if they wanted it,
Yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, but it's not as much of a... They're not going to hate you as much.
Yeah. Well, you saved him from the road.
Yeah, that's true.
He said he just kept running in the road and circling in the road. It's like, oh my God.
Okay, so we're pretty much out of the rescuing business.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes if it happens right around here on this property, we'd be in the rescue business of injured animals and stuff, and we're pretty much out of the adoption business.
Yes.
And we've rescued dozens of animals, cats and dogs and all this. So we're kind of out of it. But we rescued
Except for a couple months ago.
Except for a couple months ago. Those 2 kittens we just rescued.
Oh.
But we were getting down, so we brought it back up a little. But once it gets there, we're out of the rescue business. I'm sure, when we're down to like 1 pet, we'll be rescuing a 1 or 2 again. And, that's what we do, and that's our part. I'm not stopping on the side of the interstate to save an injured owl because I don't want to die with all these assholes out there.
I would never, in a million years, purposefully run over an animal, like crossing the street, like some people do. Like
Just purposely. It's not purposeful.
purposely, they've said they've done experiments and put animals on the side of the road, and people will purposely run off the road to hit them.
Yeah, they put fake animals on the side of the road, and people hit a lot of them.
Yeah,
And they watch them. They got video there. You can see the guy's like, it's not like he's drifting or he's falling asleep. It's like, dog.
but I have ran over quite a bit of dying animals. Like if I've went somewhere and there's like something flopping around in the road, and I go somewhere and I'm like, oh, On my way back, if that thing's still flopping around in the road, I'm gonna have to put it out of its misery.
Yeah.
It's only like snakes and like half-dead
Okay.
turtles.
Well, that's not bad.
Oh, that's horrible. A turtle. That's like a hitting a brick. Crunch, crunch.
Yeah, there was I was driving down down the road. It was at night. I think it was getting Trace when he used to date Courtney. And there was a raccoon in the middle of the road, and it was like half dead, and it was like going,
Yeah.
you know, and I didn't have time to react, you know. Then I passed it, and I'm like, should I go back and run that thing over? And I was like, if it's here, if it's still in there when I get back, I'll run it over. But it was dead when I got back. It
Mainly,
takes a lot to run over.
It does, man.
It's not hard when it's a snake. Mainly all the things I've ran over is about 3 snakes that half their body is stuck to the road and their top half's trying to get away, but it can't because the rest of it's
a cruel fate.
melted into the road.
I think I would run over a snake if it was like that, but that's
Yeah, I could
the
do
only
that.
thing I could run over. I couldn't
Yeah.
run anything else. Even a squirrel, I can't do it.
Yeah, what's understand?
Snake,
You know,
I could
you're allowed
You
to
can't
draw
really
that line
feel
there.
it. You can't really feel the snake running over a snake too much.
Not euthanizing animals with your car is not necessarily a bad thing, babe. It's not doesn't make you a bad person.
Yeah.
Oh.
Today, I don't know if I'm feeling going to Bella's soccer game. And I think making 49 out of 50 of her games is good enough as a dad. I think I can miss one, right?
Who's going with her?
Maybe Lauren. I think it's a later game, right? Is it like 7 or something? I don't know. There's so much.
Yeah, it was 6:40 or something like that.
40 or 7.
It's got to have lights and stuff.
640.
Yeah, you can. One of these games.
Yeah.
See, when she's playing, if she continues to play and she's in a league and she's got games, you just won't ever miss unless you absolutely
Well,
have
I'm
to.
thinking-
No, but this is like
Once they get into like middle school, it's gonna be a fucking blast to go
Yeah,
watch them play
yeah.
if they're still into it. Harper's, she kind of got out of it, and now she's the most enthusiastic one out there on the field, trying, dying to score a goal.
That's why you have to influence her to play because she's got the size. Like she could be
Yeah.
really good good player. Size, excuse me, really matters when you're big and athletic.
Well, I
I
think
mean, she's not huge.
Who?
Harper.
Oh, okay.
She's just, she's built sturdy. Like Bella's not built sturdy. Bella's a little wisp.
yeah, she is. She's weighed 50 pounds for like 7 years.
She's so tiny.
I don't think Harper's gonna be as tall as you guys think. She doesn't have.
No.
She's a really short parent, so I'm thinking maybe she just kind of grew. She's saying she's almost the shortest girl in her class
Yeah,
now.
she told me that.
And I'm thinking that sounds about right. But I think she's gonna be, like I said, the tallest woman in our entire family at a whopping 5'2".
Yeah. At 13.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
just got her growth spurt early.
Well, hopefully she'll keep growing.
Yeah. 5'3", 5'4", I'm fine with, but she can't be as tall as me.
Oh.
I don't think she will be.
Did you see the cop shooting, Trace? He shot. It was a kid that was being held captive at knife point
By his older brother.
by his older crazy brother. You know how it goes.
He had a history of mental health and
there's
domestic abuse.
And there's nothing you can do with these people now because we've closed every single mental health facility in the country except for ones that are super expensive.
Yeah.
You've seen the Always Sunny in Philadelphia sketch about that, right? They go into an old, broken, insane asylum that Frank was at, and they're like, they couldn't afford to keep this place open anymore, partially because they had to build, a $25 billion stadium for the Eagles to play at. And they're like, well, you can't not do that. You gotta.
Perfect. That's not the one where he wakes up and
No, that's, what is he? Donkey Brains, I'm thinking you're thinking.
when he wakes up in the Sinbad
Yeah.
and what's the guy singer from through? Oh, stupid. Can't think of the
I
name.
know who you're talking
He's
about.
a singer for
I can't.
can't think of it. Can't think. Can't think of any of their good songs. I can't think of another, but it was really cool. Rob Thomas. It was Rob Thomas and Sinbad. This bizarre combination of two crazy men in an insane asylum imprisoning dentists and acting like they were like doctors or something.
Yeah.
It's like that's two of the greatest cameos ever. I love a good cameo like that.
What is Sinbad? Did he
Comedian.
ever? Is that? Oh yeah, he was a comedian.
He was I would say he's an A-list back in the day, A-list comedian, right?
Was he?
Do you know Sinbad?
Yeah.
Everybody knows Sinbad. So I think it makes you an A-lister. He was even in a movie, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, he's been in a lot of shit.
Yeah, he was in some shows. I forget. I don't
What
know that
were
I've
you-
ever seen any of them.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. That was, the insane asylum
Okay.
or whatever.
Oh.
Looney Bins. This guy should have been in one. Or
This
something.
guy. Okay, so here's the cop. He's entering the house, and the kid is barricaded the guy's barricaded in a bedroom, and he's got the kid at knife point. His brother.
And he has on a motorcycle helmet and two like bulletproof vests. They
Yep.
said
2 Kevlar vests.
two
Two
Kevlar
bulletproof vests.
Yeah.
He's being extra precautious.
Hey, sheriff's office, make yourself known.
What?
Sheriff.
Was precautious a word? Cautious? Extra
Cautious.
Precautious is not a word. Precaution is a word. He took
I was thinking
precautions.
precocious from that one song.
Precocious. Precautious. Make sure you're precautious. So you can
So cautious, just extra cautious.
you can say precaution. He took great precaution, but you can't
I,
say
I mixed up a couple words.
cautious.
Sheriff's office, make yourself known. Send the child out, please. Stay in the child.
What's
Bring
that? I
the child out
can't
of the
hear you.
room. Drop the knife and bring the child out of the room. Drop the knife, bring the child out of the room.
Oh, that kid. Did you hear him? That
That's
kid
crazy. That's
busted
crazy.
down the
Ain't
door.
that crazy?
You gotta bust that door down.
Yeah, my crazy brother's got me with a knife at my throat.
Oh, smart kid.
Yeah.
Smart kid, man. He
to
saved
let him know that I'm terrified and he's gonna kill me.
He saved,
You know,
saved his own life.
Maybe there's a certain amount of kids that you just can't fix. They raised this terrible older brother, but the younger one,
Yeah.
they did a decent job.
Some people are born broken.
Broken.
Eventually broken, and then you'll never fix them.
And their life is about to get 100% better. Oh, that poor kid.
Let me see your hands right now. Let me see your hands.
You are going to get
Let
shot.
me see your hands right now. Let me see your hands right now. Let me see your hands right now. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
Right in the
Drop
head,
the knife.
bro. Right in the head.
Drop it.
Oh, nice shot. Fucking yeah. You never see that.
Badass cop, man. Badass
I mean,
cop.
just to fucking try and go in that room like he did. I mean, that
was
guy.
a lot
If he
of-
has a gun, he could have fucking just shot him right through that door
Yeah.
like that.
That was a lot of kicks he had to do to get in there. You
I
think
mean-
someone else could have been helping him?
Now this little kid might have to go to the loony bin because his brother got shot in the head while his brother
2 feet away from his face.
Because the cop, the sheriff or whatever was saying, he was like, just know that that officer did what he had to do to save that boy's life. He had to take that shot, and I was like, take that. And that means he shot him in the eyeballs or
He's like,
something.
that's the only shot he had to
Yeah.
save that
He
kid's
said,
life.
yeah.
Well, I mean, that actually might help the cop out deal with the killing this guy, right?
Yeah.
Like that's. It seems
I
like it'd
saved
be a
that
lot
kid.
less
Oh, I-
traumatizing when you just shoot a guy in the helmet and don't see his face explode.
Yeah, that helped
That's true,
everything
too.
probably. And what's up with the bed? It's like a princess bed only for a guy with the
Well,
black.
he might have just gone in a different bedroom,
Oh,
maybe.
That's right. They did have a sister. The sister's the one that called the cops, I think.
And so that they told the cop that he had the vest on. I would imagine.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's because otherwise he'd shoot center mass.
Yeah.
So he knew he had
Well, I
to
don't-
shoot right in that.
I don't
face.
think he could shoot center mass because that kid was standing
Yeah,
there.
that's
That's-
why.
that's true,
too.
too.
Kid's
yeah.
head's there.
That's
Yeah, I was about to say because there's a child there.
I mean, can you imagine too? That guy had to be a good shot. He had to be a
I
good
mean, he
shot.
is like
You got-
5 feet
But
away.
you still got to.
Still.
That's a lot. You think the adrenaline isn't pumping, man? That's a hard shot. Hard shot when lives are on the line.
Kill you. Drop the knife. Drop it. Come on, baby. Come on. Hey, sheriff's office.
Man.
And then
I can't believe they showed that much.
I know. Well, this isn't the news. This is just a raw body camera, probably. Then watch the.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Then the portly female officer will come in.
Get beat up by a guy shot in the head.
That's why she wasn't helping, man. Oh, well, what a badass cop, man. What a badass. And that's what we need. And we're really doing you should be paying cops $100,000 a year. They should be like Navy SEALs. It should be an elite position, and they should all make a shit ton of money. And you'd have guys like this because when your kid's in this situation, do you want one of these people in these fucking Karen videos coming to your? He ain't doing that. Do you think they're doing that?
Yeah, no.
No. They are not doing that. You need this mother effer right there.
I'm surprised that guy didn't, do anything to that kid after. I mean, breaking down the door,
Well, maybe
and then having a gun on.
Well, maybe
him.
he wasn't going. Maybe he wasn't going to kill the kid. But you
But
don't
maybe
know.
he
But you
was.
don't. Yeah, you don't know that, so you got to do it. ClusterF, who's this?
Hey guys, good morning. This is John from St. John.
What's up, John?
I don't listen to the
How are
show,
you
but
guys?
I got time. Just wanted to call and chat.
Yeah, no, but I wanted to say, hey, about that video, is the
he's watching
guy
the
with the
show.
helmet on? Is he holding a knife or a gun?
Yeah, he
holding
had
a
a
knife.
knife to his brother's throat.
Yeah, he's holding a knife.
It's just,
What?
yeah, it's just. So you guys think that lethal force would be the only way out of that one?
With a knife to a child's throat?
It's his own brother. I mean, did they say like, oh, he's definitely violent and
Yes.
Yes, they
Or
said
he
he.
just
They said he had a history of mental health problems and a history of domestic abuse.
yikes.
Yeah.
So they already knew that.
Have we convinced you?
And I don't know. It's his brother. It's not.
That-
It's
hey,
like the one.
hey,
who
hey,
was
hey, hey,
raised,
hey,
Which is-
you know
hey,
what I
hey,
mean? And
John,
I don't
hey,
even know why you-
I'm potting you down. You get potted down.
It was-
Hey,
You know, if you-
hey, have you ever heard of brothers and sisters killing themselves? I mean,
Each other?
killing their siblings?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Case closed, right?
Yeah.
Right? Case closed?
Right, but if you have a case of mental illness, it's possible that the person doesn't really understand the consequences.
Okay, so it's
of,
Well, you're still not allowed, whether you have mental health or not, you're still not allowed to kill people. And I think that they just did this whole family a whole favor, and their life is 100% better now. They don't have to worry about that crazy fucker living in their house anymore.
all you have to say, if this guy tries John's method and says, well, maybe there's another eye. Oh, shit, he just slit his throat and he's dead. That's why you can't try anything else.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
can't. Absolutely 100% justified. No other way but lethal force.
yeah, this is a hard. I mean, we rarely watch videos that were like, oh, I think you should have shot that guy. Usually we're like, I don't know, we're teetering. And this is the first video that we're like, yeah, I think he absolutely should. Right before he did it, and I didn't know it was happening, I said, shoot him in the helmet. And he went, bam. I was like, yes. That's
When you're staring down the barrel of a cop's gun and he's going,
Drop.
drop the gun or the knife or I will kill you. He said that. I will shoot you.
Yeah.
And he doesn't drop it. Then that guy's a crazy mother effer.
And sorry if you don't understand the consequences. That's the price to pay.
in a room
I
with
thought
two
the
bullet
cop- I
per
thought the
vest
cop
on.
was yelling that.
Yeah, he was.
He said, drop the knife or I'll kill you.
And he
Right,
didn't
but
drop
that
the
means
knife.
the cop already had it in his mind, like, oh, I could just do this, no problem.
No, it has. You're warning.
Calm down. It's just John from St. John.
No, when you tell somebody that you're going to shoot them,
If they don't drop their weapon,
that's what you have to do.
then you should drop your weapon.
Shoot and kill are two different words.
Yeah, but he
I don't-
didn't have anywhere else
Did he?
to
I don't know if he
shoot.
said shoot or kill. I don't remember.
Whatever. He didn't have anywhere else he could shoot other than maybe his legs.
No, you don't.
Nah, you shoot him in the legs. He could accidentally slit his
That's
throat.
what I'm saying.
You're not allowed-
He had nowhere else to shoot him.
Cops only shoot to kill. That's the rule.
The kid was in
John
front
from
of him.
Shane. John knows how to work you two up, man.
Yeah, keep calling, John.
But can I say one more thing?
Sure.
And that is, if he had a non-lethal round, like like
No.
one of those rounds filled with cinnamon or something like that, and you shot
Why?
somebody,
What's the point? What's the point in saving?
St. John wanted him to go. John wanted him to go throw
down.
cinnamon in his eyes.
Yeah, no, the cinnamon does not work.
Oh, like the Always Sunny Philadelphia, where Cricket blows the sand in his face.
Yeah.
Well, I meant like a cat litter or something. Whatever they.
litter.
No,
That's
it's a bean bag. It's a bean bag.
Band.
And then he shoots him in the face with a beanbag, and he has a helmet on, and it bounces right off.
And tell me this: what's the point in saving a someone with mental health issues and domestic violence and terrorizing a family? What's the point
Threatening
in
to
saving
kill-
their life?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Is this
He's not
Hitler
going to get
talking,
better,
or-
huh?
I'm with you on that. But they're still a person, right?
Yeah, but they're not going to get better, and there's probably nowhere that they can put him, and he's just terrorizing this family the rest of their life, just constantly. And then that
Yeah, I
little
could
kid's
see
got to
with the
live with.
domestic abuse
Then what? That kid's
continuing,
got to
it
go
would-
back
it would be
living with his
crappy.
brother that just held a knife to his throat.
Yeah, Lauren says this guy's rage baiting us.
Good. Sometimes it's good to have a little rage bait.
Lauren was trying to did this TikTok challenge to try and rage bait her husband, and she came to the conclusion that I'm unrage baitable.
It's a shirt.
That's a
I'm
hilarious word.
unrage baitable.
Well, guys, thank you for your time. I
All
really
right. Hey,
appreciate
man. Have a good one, John.
it. Bye, guys.
See ya. Unrage baitable.
I just don't. I'm not in favor of going. Well, people with mental health issues need to be coddled, and
Not when they got a knife to somebody's throat.
No, they don't. No, they don't. They're ruining people's lives. And you know what? That kid, that little kid, he might not have his life ruined. How old do you think he was?
10, 12.
See, someone said that,
10.
he's damaged for the rest of his life. He might not be, because when you're that old, if anything has ever happened to you when you were that old, you kind of don't remember it. What makes you remember it more? People coddling you and going, "Oh my God, do you have stress? Do you have mental health issues now? We need to get you in some counseling. We need to do this. We need to do that. Oh my God, are you okay? He's got to be traumatized." And telling him that's what makes you remember it and have a traumatic experience. Of course it's traumatic. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying they can, at that age, you can forget about that shit kind of.
I think back in the day, you had about a week or two.
What is he laughing about?
It's just a cinnamon comment. I can't get it. Cinnamon in his eyes.
You had a week or two, maybe even a month, where people were like, "Oh, his brother was shot right next to his face, so we got, it's sorry, I know." Yeah. And then it's like, "All right, you need to get over it. We can move on with your life."
Yeah.
And you'd meet those people later in life, and they'd be totally normal, and you'd be shocked to find out. Did you hear about
Yeah.
Brandon? When he was 10, his brother was shot. Right,
Yeah.
but they had a knife to him, and you would never know. Guy seems totally normal.
What you need to
because
say,
he got over it.
And what you need to say to those kids are positive things, like, we're so glad that we were able to rescue you. Your brother, I'm sorry, your brother had some mental health issues, and we're so glad that they were able to they had to do what they had to do to rescue you. You were, and we saved your life, and you're good now. That kind of thing.
I'd like to see John from St. John and Jerry from New York get in an argument.
Oh, yeah.
They might kill one another.
That would be a good one. So kudos to that cop. That's the kind of guy you want coming to your house.
Yeah.
You gave the guy 2 warnings.
Yeah,
And come on, buddy.
I think it helped them tremendously. They could tell that kid that you helped those cops tremendously by saying "kick down the door."
Yeah.
that helped them a lot. knowing what state you were in. You were in the state of help me. Kick that door down and help me.
You still might think as a kid, oh man, if I hadn't said that, maybe he wouldn't be dead. Or maybe you're as a kid going, man, I'm glad my crazy fucking brother can stop terrorizing
not in this
me.
home anymore, terrorizing us.
I'd like to look up the record of the guy who got shot.
I think, sorry, people
what,
that have mental health issues that are violent, you
he's
can't
20.
have
He
them
was
living
wasn't
in
he
your house.
27? Did it something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
So when you're 20, your brother is 27. That's just like another. If he's not nice, that's just a jerky adult in your life. That ain't your
Yes.
brother. That's
Right.
such a separation.
Yes.
My fucking asshole grown man brother.
Yeah, I don't really know him that well, but he lives,
He puts knives to my throat.
Yeah. And like John said that, he might not have killed him because it was his brother. It's like, yeah, it was his brother and he still had a knife to his throat. So what's that tell you?
Yeah, not a good brother. Yeah. We've got plenty of fights with my brother, but
Smoking
there was
Wads.
never knives involved. Maybe a butter knife was thrown one time.
Smoking Wad says he had already slashed his sister too. That's right. They did say something
case
about that.
closed.
Closed.
Case closed.
Yeah. Now all their lives are better. And hopefully their mom's not a nut job and they can, live a normal life.
Because sometimes good parents can't raise a crazy kid. Sometimes you're born crazy. Yeah. And you'll be going, boy, they seem like they'd be good parents, but boy, they sure raised a piece of shit. But, he's just born that way.
Yeah, some kids are born that way.
Look at the other brother. He's a really great guy.
Yeah. And there was a kid at the soccer team on the.
Oh, that was
Bella
great.
soccer
He was my favorite player.
I mean,
He was awesome.
this kid was. I don't know what's going on with it. I've never seen so many spastic kids on a soccer team in my life.
Long, really thick hair, like down to here.
Yeah.
You blonde.
He couldn't stop playing with his hair, and he's running around.
He's just running in circles on the field while the game's going on and flipping his hair all over the place.
I was
And he
like, cut that kid's hair. It's like, I think he's addicted to playing with it.
So something's wrong with that kid, and their parents put him on a soccer team to run some of his energy out. Apparently,
that was entertaining.
And I was just like,
good.
look at that kid. Look at that kid.
It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I think,
What?
that when you put your kid who has no soccer ability or even cares about soccer and is going to shake his head all the time on the soccer field, not good for. But in this league, it doesn't really matter.
There's about
doesn't really matter.
6 of them on the field.
On every team.
Every
team's about a
There was
bunch
about
of,
6 kids between 2 teams
Well,
that
this
had
one's
no idea
you
what to do about
It's
anything.
the elementary school league,
Yeah.
and I think parents just, either did it so they can pick their kids up an hour later on Friday or, to get their energy out. But still, like every soccer team I've ever been on till the age of 11 or 12 had like one kid who's just, you're like, what is this kid doing out here? Like, we got stuck with 3 orphans one time.
Oh my God! And they were like children who were raised in foster care, and they didn't know how to run right, or do anything.
A couple of
And it was
those kids yesterday didn't know how to run right.
Yeah. See, but I liked those kids, and I worked hard with them.
Yeah.
I tried to make the black kid a goalie because he was real fast, but he could. And then I did actually, after like 20 minutes of goalie training, I was like, let's go back over here. He was a spaz. But I did get to where he started making
some defensive plays, I remember.
And that's why I like coaching. I like to do that shit. I like to make kids better.
Brandon, that one kid's name was not Timothy.
No, did he say Timothy?
Yep.
Timothy scored a goal, man. Like, you can't hate on Timothy too bad.
It wasn't Timothy.
It was
Timothy.
Timothy.
It was from another country, right?
Hope Timothy's not listening.
A different world.
You'll know who it is. Nobody else is named Timothy. I think it's from Russia.
Yeah, something like that.
His dad was from Russia anyway.
But that kid last night that was kept flinging his head and running in circles. Right after the game, he ran over to his parents and he started crying. and his grandparents and his parents all just were around him, just
circled around him.
coddling him like nobody's business. And I was like, well, there's part of that kid's problem. They were just, I mean, they were rubbing his head and rubbing his face and, are you okay?
They said
and
he didn't feel good.
It's like, oh my
you know why he
God.
didn't feel good? Because he shook his brain for 20
Shook his
minutes.
brain.
Yeah.
Scrambled his brain.
Yeah, it's like you need to treat that kid a little different. I'm not saying someone that's got problems to treat them normal, you know, like a normal person, but whatever they're doing isn't working.
I mean,
could you imagine how people coddle their regular kids nowadays?
Yeah.
Pathetically coddled. But now you have a kid who might be on the spectrum, and you just make him a total dependent on you.
Yes,
Instead of teaching, sometimes you gotta be a little stern to teach people things.
you know, like you guys were throwing the football the other day and nailed Bella in the back of the head.
Yeah.
And she got, she kind of toughed it out and then got in the truck and was like,
Oh, I didn't know.
kind of started crying a little bit.
I did.
And I was
in
like,
the
oh, I
house.
bet that hurt. Sorry, toughen it up. It'll
Yeah.
go away in a couple minutes. But, kids get hurt. Usually I'm like, toughen up.
Yeah.
I'm not.
I saw her sitting in the car, and then someone said, "Oh, Bella got hit with a ball." We don't hate kids. Killer JP said, "Welcome to ClusterF." Well, we hate kids. No, we don't. I saw her sitting in the truck, and I went outside, and someone said she got hit in the head with a ball, and I went and hugged her and said, "Oh, that hurts. I'm sorry." Well, I hate kids that are psychos that want to kill their brothers. I don't have any problem with them doing what they did to him.
No,
That's what had to be done. Even the sheriff said he did what had to be done to save. There's no doubt in our minds that he saved that boy's life. And I feel that way too.
Is there like something going around that makes? I mean, it's almost everybody I know that just makes them actually hate kids. When I hear any parents talk about their kids, they're just like, those fucking kids, man, I'm dealing with them all day, man. It's sometimes when I got like all 7 of the kids doing
That's a
something,
lot. That's a
like
lot.
at the end of the day, I'm like, all right, everybody go the fuck home. But I've been dealing with 7 kids all day, and they're not all the best behaved, and it's a lot of chaos. But it's still not that big of a deal, And I'll be playing with the kids, 7 kids in the yard for like 4 hours, and Lauren will come out the front door and be like, "Gosh, I'm exhausted from watching these kids all day. They need to go home." I'm like, "You've been watching TV."
She loves it when all the kids come over.
Because Trace is occupied.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I feel about kids. I think guys are better equipped to deal with kids because they like to just go play. And women, we're just thinking, we got so much other shit to do. We got other stuff to do.
That's what it is. It's always like, you want me to take the kids outside for a while? We'll go play some tennis ball, play some racket.
Yeah, and guys don't feel guilty about going outside and just playing, and they're not going, well, I got dinner to make and I got bills to pay and I got,
But it's a vital part.
It is.
Of the parenting relationship.
Saying it is. It is. Tucson Chick says Trace has 7 kids. No. But he's got 2.
God, I would die if I had
And there's
7.
other people.
No, your mom would die.
Lauren's relatives, her cousin, has got a couple that they send down to play, and then her
3 boys
Lauren's
and-
sister's got 3 boys. Pretty soon you're gonna have another girl in that mix.
Jeez. No.
Chasing a toddler around, buddy.
Yeah. We got. Oh, never mind.
And on a lighter note, Dick Cheney died.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking criminal.
You're going to get canceled for saying that, babe.
Oh, on a lighter note,
Making fun
that
of
fucker was 84.
making fun of people dying like the Charlie Kirk thing. I've been making fun of people dying for my whole career. I guess I just don't do it in a mean-spirited way.
Yeah.
Try to make it a lighthearted way, but yeah, Dick Cheney, man, didn't he have a fake ticker or something?
Yeah.
He lasted till he was 84. It seemed like he was 84 back in the day.
I know.
Jesus God.
Doesn't it seem like that?
What a criminal. His daughter's a criminal. He's a criminal. Their
Yep.
friends are criminals.
Yep. Yeah.
What a fucking criminal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I'm sure he's got his whole family and everyone he knows set up for life anyway.
Please. And they're gonna have a big to do over Dick Cheney, his funeral. F that guy.
Yeah.
Isn't he the guy who shot some other guy in the face with a shotgun?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder how accidental that was.
Probably. He's like, fuck off.
They were like, take him out hunting and kill him. And then Dick Cheney was like, oh, fuck, I messed it up.
And then they had to go to the guy, if you ever say anything about Dick shooting you in the face, your whole family's going to die in a plane crash.
That's right.
Yep.
I mean, these kids aren't,
Ned's Navy says Dick will be the only name released for the Epstein files now.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to work. What are you going to say, Trace? About the kids?
Nothing. Most of the time when they all come over, I go out and play with them. But they're not my kids, so sometimes I lock the door and pretend I'm not home.
I don't blame you on that either. Yeah,
sometimes on the weekend they'll be knocking on the door like 8 o'clock, and I'm
no.
just like pretend we're not home.
Yeah, no
put
way.
A sign on, you need to put a sign on the door.
Do not knock on this door before 11.
Noon.
12. Lauren says, we are the fun house on the property, so all the kids come running to hang out with Trace.
That's why they keep you around, Trace. You're the kid Pied Piper.
Oh, God. All right.
I was wondering, I mean, am I crazy? Like, when you see a truck driver, do you think of, like, usually kind of seem like kind of trashy people, and then you drive by their house, and, like, it's, there's a semi in the front yard, and it's just trash trailer and shit. But all this stuff I'm seeing on TikTok and on the back of trucks, they're rich. They're like millionaires.
What are you talking about? Truckers are not millionaires.
I drove by a truck today on the back, and it said, now hiring $3,000 a week after all expenses. That's $300,000 a year that you're making. And I watched.
I don't think that's what's happening.
What's happening?
I just don't think they're paying that much. I think that's some type of
scam deal.
I think it's a little misleading. I don't think you're making $300,000.
That's on the low scale. When I was looking it up, because I saw that a couple days ago. So I was looking up truck drivers, and they went to I clicked on a TikTok, and they were asking these truck drivers how much they make, and they all said, after expenses, about $3,000 to $10,000 a week. Is it just complete AI lies that I saw?
I don't know, because trucking has always been, especially if you're your own trucker, you're an independent trucker, you're like, just drive, because you got the fuel, the cost, the insurance.
I know. So
they limit how long you can drive. You can't be, driving 18 hours in a row and stuff like that. So I don't
10
know.
hours.
I mean, you could be right. I find that hard to believe.
I just don't see a lot of truckers that look like they're millionaires.
No. I mean, I've known a couple that were over-the-road truckers, and they weren't. I mean, they didn't live in a trailer or anything like you said, but they're raising 6 kids, but they weren't rich by any means.
I don't know. It just
I don't know.
But I just kidding. I still see that. I don't think there's any amount of money that could be on the back of a truck that we hire for $1 million a week. I'd be like, well, then I could work as a trucker for 2 weeks and I'd be set. But
yeah.
Trucking doesn't sound fun.
No.
Maybe you can only be a trucker if you're single, right? Like,
unless you're sometimes. A lot of times a wife goes with you.
Sometimes the wife goes with them, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes they stay at home, and the trucker goes and
cheats on
his wife over
That's
the road
what,
all the time.
all of them.
Lot lizards. And $3,000 a week is not $300,000. That's only like $150 something.
$3,000 a week is
$156,000.
Is it?
36. Yeah. $300 a week. Yep. It's definitely not a millionaire, buddy.
Well, I figured after a couple of years you'd be a millionaire because you're driving a truck all day, not spending any money.
Spending money on lot lizards.
Yeah, I'm thinking maybe that's where all the money goes.
Yeah, that's more reasonable is the 100 and something thousand. That's more believable.
Yeah.
I still bet you get dinged, and you're lucky if you make that.
Yeah. I don't know if I've ever met, maybe, they just don't say it when they, I guess poor people talk about their finances more, maybe. Still have never known anybody to make $100,000 that I know of.
Gizmo says Trace go to work on an offshore oil rig.
I think you do make a lot of money.
Guarantee you make a lot of money. You're out in the middle of the freaking ocean doing that. You ever seen the videos of those guys doing that stuff with
the pipes and the drains and
that's what they always show when they say, yeah, women can do any job. It's like, there's no woman in the world doing that.
I don't think there is.
So yeah, they deserve the money. I bet it's one of those things where you're off, like you're like on 30 days or off 30 days too. One of those deals.
Yeah.
Don't you think? Because they ain't gonna make you stay out on that platform for 6 months. I don't think. Angry Ginger subscribed for 75 months.
Woo!
Thank you very much.
Woo! Thank you, Angry Ginger.
This 3i Atlas deal that I've completely fucking given up on after AI Brian Cox's fucking got me all upset.
Yep.
I told Lauren that too. I'm like, man, this, I don't get it, Lauren. Why doesn't anybody freak out? All these astrophysicists and the smartest people are saying it's 100% aliens. And then it was just fake AI videos that I was watching. And
but there was that one guy who was a Harvard scientist who was saying it's a 40%
what is that?
chance.
What's his name?
Lieb.
Oh, I can't think it. It's something with an L.
Lieb Horowitz. I don't know.
That sounds close enough. Lieb Horowitz. Lieb Horowitz says he gives it like a 40% chance of being that, and he's from Harvard.
A.V. Loeb.
A.V. Loeb, yeah, that's right.
Lieb Horowitz.
But he, and he doesn't have social media, and I've heard him talk about it, and he's like, I got nothing, I got nothing to lose. I'm not trying to gain anything from this, and I don't really have social media or anything. I'm just gonna do 50,000 interviews about it and write 7 books, but that I quite benefit off of.
Yeah.
But he does say that, but I've kind of given up on that, and it's the third interstellar object to ever come through our solar system.
Yeah.
Is what they say.
Yeah.
But they only started looking for them 8 years ago. So these things come, for the past 20 years, there's probably been, there could have been 10 of them that fly by that we just didn't have the technology to be aware of them.
Yep.
But go ahead.
I think we missed Ink Spike. We subscribed for 75 months.
75 months.
Thank you very much, Ink Spike. Sorry about that. I meant to go back and look at those, and then I forgot.
And it also is from, they're like, it acts different than most comets or meteorites that we've ever seen. But it's the third object from out of our solar system. Like, who knows what the fuck it could be?
Yeah.
It could be fucking a magical meteorite. Like, we don't know.
When did you say it's supposed to come close?
It just went around the sun, and I don't know.
Isn't it supposed to see the last thing?
November.
Isn't it supposed to get close to Mars? Like, wouldn't that be the thing they're saying? Oh, it's coming back to Mars, or it's.
I believe it passed by Mars before
Already?
it went around the sun.
Okay, so then it's
And
pretty
it
much, and it's not doing nothing special now, right?
Yeah, it's not. It got really bright. They said it got brighter than the sun from at one point, and it's shooting some type of energy towards the sun. But it could just be like fucking ice melting on one side of it and reflecting light and stuff like that.
I don't think we know jack
Yeah.
about space, and I don't think we go to the moon. I don't think we know how to do. I think space is like a ridiculously hostile place that You'd have to, maybe in 100 years, we might figure out how to go to another planet. Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, after hearing that in 2015, 16, I mean, does that mean in 2016, if one of these came from out of our solar system and smacked right into the Earth, we wouldn't know it until we could see it? With till we actually could see it in the sky.
Do you think these telescopes are all fake?
No, they're not fake. It's just
too much sky
It's too much sky to be able to. I mean, you can just like out in this little bit of space. Once you get further out, it expands. I mean, we're just looking at trillions and billions.
You're just looking at pinholes, right?
Yeah, pinholes in the whole sky. I mean, ever trying to catapulting to Earth
to destroy us right now?
We
wouldn't know it.
You ever try and find the moon with a telescope? It's just it'll be a full moon, fucking giant in the sky, and you're sitting there for like a half hour moving it an inch. You're like, it's pointed right at it. Like, come on.
And then you get a glimpse of like, I got it.
Yes, I've definitely done that.
So yeah, we don't know dick about space.
In my telescope I have at home, you move it up and it goes down, so that takes a little bit to get used to. You move it left, it goes right, so you're like, Takes a second to get used to.
Yeah, I gotta find something to play. We gotta take a break.
Yeah,
we gotta take a break. It's 9 o'clock already.
Kevin J, you take the lens cap off next time.
Yeah, we don't know nothing about nothing. We'll be right back. One more ClusterF. Oh man, volume's down actually.
Got this Stars and Stripes root beer.
It's a little sweet, man. Did you
know
notice how
it is?
sweet it is?
I thought it was a little. It had a.
And
I
it's
was
so
like,
sweet.
I was like, that has a weird, bad aftertaste. Then I was like, did I get diet root beer?
Oh, is it?
No, it's not. But it has aspartame in it. Why? Why does it have
tastes like
aspartame?
It's got aspartame. It tastes terrible. It's terrible.
I'm not drinking it.
Oh. And what's that last thing that it says under the ingredients?
It says the ingredients are poison.
Poison.
Yeah.
Aspartame. Why are you putting
Aspartame
that
is
with
the worst.
with sugar?
Right.
It's
Really
a double fuck.
Yeah,
double
it just
F
gave
you.
it a nasty.
It just ruined it.
aftertaste.
Just ruined it.
Yeah, I was like, ew, it tastes like diet soda.
Terrible.
You want diet soda but still want the sugar with it? Try Stripes and Stripes. Stars and Stripes fucking root beer.
I like Stripes and Stripes better. Nothing we can do.
Why can't we shut off the YouTube?
Oh, I can.
I don't shut the
That's
YouTube's
shutting.
working.
That's shutting off the stream. You want me to? If we want to sign
okay.
on.
Well, I'm just saying, if it keeps going out and it's taking
Yeah.
half our listeners with it every time it goes out.
Well, then tell me. Will you let me know what you want me to do?
YouTube's fine, I think.
Yeah, YouTube doesn't go off. All right. I have no idea. I don't know why. No idea what I'm playing here. That my stream's cutting out.
Right?
It doesn't say it at all for me on OBS, which is weird. Shut up! I do not know where that came from. All right, let's try that again. Forget that. Forget all that jazz. Shush, Bell.
Sometimes in life, you feel like, I just need to take a pill. If this sounds like you, ask your doctor about Xanoxymethylvicainex. Xanoxymethylvicainex has something for everyone. We're not going to tell you what that is, but if you go see your doctor, he will give you some. Ask your physician if Xanoxymethylvicainex is right for you. Common side effects are vomiting, bleeding, sweaty nipples, an uncontrollable urge to eat cat shit, passing out, short comas that lead to long comas that become permanent. Call your doctor if you have the urge to put on blackface and dance a soft shoe. Some users experience a severe allergic reaction to the color yellow. Discontinue using Xanoxymethylvicainex if you have face rot. epileptic seizures, or a feeling as if someone has beat you black and blue with a tire iron. Symptoms may include oversized lips, hemorrhoids with pimples on them, the inability to grow a handlebar mustache, brittle bones, extra skin, dead tongue, giant kneecaps, an uncontrollable urge to dress like a Confederate soldier, lack of sex drive, increased sex drive, black diarrhea, brown urine, depression, oppression, obsession, cancer of the penis, smelly gums, dry taint syndrome. Black men may not feel like dating fat white girls, belly button ooze, thoughts of suicide, a sudden hatred of gingers, a desire to play Russian roulette with 6 bullets, a bizarre feeling that Jay Leno is funny, shrinking thumbs, an inability to understand what the drive-thru worker is saying, an urge to have sex with animals, a need to sever one's limbs for sexual gratification, a desire to wear your cowboy hat very low like Dwight Yoakam, restless legs, impatient arms, disgruntled feet, whimsical eyebrows, an uncontrollable urge to shoot your children in the back of the head because they became mouthy, joint pain, shrinking taste buds, addiction to Yahtzee, or violent male menstruation. Call your doctor to see if Xanoxymethylviconex is right for you.
Now I love Christmas. It's a good Christmas song for you. Clap your hands. Sing along. Christmas gives me a on. Who would have thought that the lights and bows would make me horny? Christmas, I don't know, I guess I got a dirty mind. But when I see Santa ringing that bell, I want to mount him from behind. Christmas presents, Santa's got his sack. But thinking about this time of year, I get a Yuletide time. Christmas gives me a on. Who would have thought that the lights and bows would make me horny? Christmas, sleigh bells, Santa's list is checked. And ever since December 1st, you know I've been erect. Christmas, milk and cookies, leave Santa some snacks. But I got a present just for you. I got a one-eyed elf inside my slack. Christmas gives me a on. Who would have thought that the lights and bows would make me horny? Ha 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 ha
Ned Show, what's up?
Ned, is that you?
That's me, sir.
Hey, this is Slop-O Willie.
Slop-O Willie. That's a disgusting moniker, sir.
Yeah, Slop-O, you don't remember me?
Why would I remember you? Sir, I've got early onset dementia.
Oh, well, I guess it wasn't really my face she was looking at out in the mangroves.
Oh, I remember you now. You're that meth head with the map of Japan on your back. Just kidding. I'll put that there. There's a foreign land and some say it's grand and it's full of green good luck. But I disagree, I shout 1, 2, 3, hey, hey, the Irish suck. Yeah, they love to fight and they're not too bright, just drinking their nasty brew. Damn the Irish rogue and his silly brogue, if you're Irish then fuck fuck you. I live da live da live da lum diddle right yeah. I live da live da live da lum diddle right yeah. I live da live da live da lum diddle right yeah. I live da live da live da lum diddle right yeah. Yeah, they got red hair and they foul the air with their filthy Irish stink. Watch them sip their cup and then throw up, 'cause all they do is drink. Kiss a blarney stone, and when you're done, you can kiss my bare ass too. Damn the Irish rogue and a silly brogue, if you're Irish, then fuck you. I live and live and live and lum diddle right yeah. I live and live and live and lum diddle right yeah. Kiss the blarney stone, you lawyer scum, then kiss my bare ass too. You're an Irish prick, so suck my dick. If you're Irish, then fuck you.
Welcome back to ClusterF. Sean Rath's crappy song of the day coming up. No hang tomorrow. No hang. Matt can't make the hang tomorrow, so we will be seeing you next week on the hang. Trace, we need to do a hip hop countdown. Since I can't do a hang OT, we got to get a hip hop countdown up there on the VIP section. See what I'm drinking here, buddy?
What is eggnog?
Eggnog. Do you like eggnog? You don't like sweet things. You used to love eggnog.
I used to as a kid. I'm sure it's. I just have no desire to drink it.
I love eggnog. I've always loved eggnog.
It's pretty, I liked it as a
so
kid.
delicious and creamy. Some people hate it. It's kind of one of those divisive things, like, oh, pineapple on your pizza. Oh, eggnog's gross.
Candy corn.
Candy corn. I like all that shit.
You and Weston
So
love the
good.
eggnog.
We used to put it in your bottles, in your kids' bottles.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Only around Christmas.
Yeah.
You loved it.
I busted my glasses. Fell off my head
Did they break?
and they broke and the lens
don't
came
you
out.
Don't you hate that? You get a good pair of glasses
Yep.
and you break it. So I gotta finish this nog, Trace.
Turn the cameras back on, everybody, I guess.
Yeah, you said in the kitchen I was stinking a little bit. I gotta work on it a little bit with my knee. You know, showering is just so much harder than normal. Which I have been showering just about every day, even though I gotta fucking like crawl into the shower. But last night I did I think I was partying too much for Halloween. I did kind of get sweaty in my sleep last night.
Last night you were partying?
No, I just been partying, and then you stop partying. I don't know, I guess maybe that made me sweat. I don't know what makes me sweat in my sleep, but it's very rare. But it was.
You're sweating that alcohol out. That's
Yeah,
what
I think
it is.
so. So it was from partying all for the past couple weeks. So I got a little bit sweaty, and then. Even like at the Halloween party, like I took a shower right before we came here and put deodorant on and everything. And for like 2 days, Lauren was like, "You kind of smell like BO." And I was like, I've showered twice today. Like I have no idea what you could be talking about. And then we realized it's my knee brace. I pretty much leave my knee brace on all the time, and I take it off to get in the shower, and then I get out of the shower and put it right back on.
Stanky ass knee brace.
I don't think let me show you. We just bought this knee
Here,
brace.
smell this.
No.
I already did just walking by him.
I don't think it's able to be washed.
Yeah,
It's
it
like a
is.
$20 knee brace.
Yeah, it is.
And I've worn it for 2 weeks,
$20.
and it's about to completely be destroyed.
Because your knee is too strong for braces.
Too strong for knee braces. I'm thinking they just making everything shitty. I mean, it was the second day I wore it that all this was starting to rip off, and I was like, man, I've had it for 2 days, and it's about to be destroyed.
Ooh, it smells.
Yeah,
Smells
everything's
good.
gross. It smells good to yourself. Your own stank doesn't bother
I
you.
love my own stank.
Snookman says uric acid is destroying your joints.
That's what it could be. Gout's gonna be the death of you, buddy.
I thought, is that? Does uric acid destroy
I
your...
mean, you don't listen when we
We've been
say
telling
that
you
chronic
that.
gout is going to cause you some problems, and it's all, and you think, well, that'll be 20 years down the road, but guess what? It's not.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't been eating any seafood, you know. That I've been... I told you, right? Like, I've tried to get out of my algorithm of seafood.
Yeah.
And I think that had a lot to do with why I was eating so much seafood. You just go on TikTok, and it's just this guy fucking making these giant king crab snow legs and cutting them in half, and guys with these lobster claws, and it just looks so good. I'm like, I gotta go to the store and get some seafood. But I've been eating steak or seafood, and I'm gonna not drink for November. See if that helps at all.
What are you gonna have to be, like a chicken guy now?
I've been eating chicken, yeah.
I guess you just got to do it. You know, something you got to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
Snookman says it's not seafood. It's carbs, sugar, and alcohol. I learned that the hard way as well.
And Trace
He
loves.
says red meat and seafood. Something doesn't cause.
I don't
that.
know, but if I eat a crab right now, I'm not going to be able to walk by the end of the day.
Yeah,
But
some people, it's different. Maybe it's different things for different people.
and
that
I don't eat
cause-
that much sugar. That much
Alcohol's got sugar in it, though.
does it?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know.
maybe it's the alcohol. We'll see.
Cutting
We'll
back
see.
on
if
the
I-
alcohol would do wonders for everything in your life.
like what?
Jesus God, man.
I mean, I would.
You might not be sleeping till noon all the time.
I get up around. If you know, the only time I sleep late is even when we do the bar show. I'm usually up by 9 or 10, and I wake up around 9 or 10.
I was just going by what you said about the kids coming to your door. Don't come before noon.
Yeah, because I want to be chilling for a while before I gotta. I need at least 2 to 3 hours.
He's sleeping till noon.
Oh, if Lauren's in the chat, she'll tell you I don't sleep past 10:30.
All right. And she would tell the truth because she would love to bury you.
Yep. But we'll see. No. It doesn't. There's not a good rhyming for November. No alcohol November. No, or sober November. I don't know.
No booze November.
No booze November.
Here's I saw this. It's like I never heard of this. It's like it seems pretty bizarre. This is Hank Stram. He's the coach of the Chiefs. This is back in the day, Trace. Way back in the day. My dad hated the Chiefs. So I hated Hank Stram because my dad hated Hank Stram. He hated all the AFL teams. He was an old school guy, and he hated that the league became, they merged with the AFL. So I missed out on all these good players because my dad hated them. Here's Hank Stram.
We're playing the Boston Patriots in Boston, at Boston Field. All the fans, they thought the game was over. So they all came down on the field in that corner of the end zone, and we got time left for one play. We call the slant pass to Chris Burford. Burford is wide open, but suddenly something hits the ball and it flies out of the end zone, incomplete, we lose the ball game. Cotton Davidson, after the game, he comes over to me, very dejected. He said, Coach, a guy in a khaki jacket knocked that ball down. We get the films the next day, and sure enough, when the ball was snapped, a guy...
See this guy? Look at the guy.
Oh, nice.
This is a fan.
Nobody else saw that?
I know. This is bizarre.
Look at how they used to watch a football game.
No, he said that they thought the game was over and all the fans surrounded the field.
all right.
So that's a crazy atmosphere. It looks like they're
in the end zone.
They're in the end zone. the field is tiny now. That's not
we
fair
used
for
to be a lot more chillaxed back in the day. I'm thinking, you're blocking the corner of the end zone. Oh, who gives a fuck? Now, if there was a nickel in the corner of the end zone, you'd be like, oh, there was a nickel in the corner of the end zone. He would have scored.
You're right.
People cared.
And sure enough, when the ball was snapped,
here he comes.
A guy bounced across like a ballet dancer, reached up, took the ball, and that was it. I said, geez, I wish we could have found out who that was. That was the best defensive play we saw all year long in the American football.
28. I was going to say, the guys in the team couldn't get it, but this guy.
Exactly, because I think it would have been a completed pass.
8-21. and Cotton Davidson had thrown a long pass.
Oh, I thought it was more to the story. This is just a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah.
I might as well watch them.
Yeah.
The first one was pretty good.
Chris Burford made a diving catch at the 1-yard line, and the clock showed no time left. The officials says, wait a minute, there's time for one play left. So they had to push everybody off the field. And in
this must be another version of the story. Same story, I think.
doing so, then all the fans had to get just on the perimeter of the field and the end zone.
Texans coach Hank Stram.
I told Cotton to call a slant pass to Burford. So
I want to know if there was anything done about it. It's like, how do you end in a game like that? You know?
It was back in the day. They're just like, guy came out and doing this, no big deal. We're not gonna dwell over it. I doubt there was people at home watching it like they do now, smashing their TVs and crying, grown men
tweeting about it. What are we gonna do about this?
Nothing. How about we just move on?
Fucking football game, man.
Whose life did it affect that we just moved it on?
Hank Stram doesn't seem too upset about it.
anyway, he goes back in the pocket, and he throws the ball, and it's deflected and flies out of the end zone. The game's over with.
Boston Globe sports writer Will McDonough.
Game's over.
Cotton Davidson, the quarterback who threw the ball, come up to him breathless and said, Hank, did you see what happened? Did you see what happened? And he said, what happened? He said, a fan knocked the ball down, a guy in a raincoat.
Texans Abner Haynes.
It's like the JFK assassination.
Yeah.
And I have it on film where you can see him. This guy eases out. And that ball was coming to Burford.
That was the blind guy from Sandlot.
All of a sudden, it fell to the ground. Then I saw this guy out there just dancing. And referees didn't say nothing. They let him come on the field, and no, the game is over. And he was just out there. And we said, hey, look at this guy. What is he doing on the field? We tried to show him to it. Hey, man, the game's over.
Simpler time.
Yeah. Hey, man, the game's over. That's funny.
Man, that's pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know how there's never been like another NASCAR league or NFL or NBA or any, you'd think by now there would be either a new sport or there would be, a competing league. Football, they got the XFL, but that never really works out or gets a real fan base going.
That one they got going now really doesn't seem to be taking off.
No, it doesn't seem to be taking off. And they say that's because it's owned by the giant corporations, and all these sports things are to keep people docile while they destroy the world. If I see it so much. It's like, people you work with at, when I worked at Beef O'Brady's, it was like they're only, they worked at Beef's and cared about sports. And maybe if they didn't have sports, they'd be like, fuck working 60 hours a week. Like football's their only release or their only time. And people get so fucking into it, man. Like I'm trying to get into watching the Bucks, but like if, Baker Mayfield broke his neck, I'd be like, all right, well.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess I'll watch next year.
And I mean, if they make a run, I'm sure we'll get together a couple times and watch the game, and we'll get excited when Baker Mayfield scrambles, and and when they win, yay! Or if they lose, boo! And then we'll move on with our day.
I mean, I get a couple beers in me, and there I see the greatest play ever. I'm like, woo, nice. Woo. Nice.
It's like Flip Cup. I'm like, yeah, woo, and then it's over, and you just move on. That's what who they say that Scotty Scheffler, the golfer, said. He's like, yeah, I don't really know the point. I win the work so hard, and I win these tournaments, and the ecstasy lasts for about 40 minutes, and then it's on to the next.
Yep. Lauren says, Trace is about 50-50. He will wake up at 10:30 or sleep till noon. No in between.
Oh, she got you.
That's a Wednesday. That's a Wednesday. I'm sleeping till noon when it used to be Trace and Lauren days at Buddy's on Tuesday. I think we've only went to
When
Buddy's.
it used to be.
But, well, yeah, we
really
haven't
affecting
been...
Buddy's bottom line by not going to Trace and Lauren.
I know. We've missed at least 4 in a row. I think we
miss this one too. Harper's got a game.
Yeah, we went to one once for a Bucks or a Lightning game a couple weeks, like 2 or 3 weeks ago. But it's just, sometimes we won't go for a while, and Lauren gets home, and I'm kind of craving going to Buddy's, and she's kind of craving it too, and we're like, fine, we haven't been in a while, let's go. And she loves it, but I always walk in that front door and realize, oh, I'm at Buddy's. Like, this isn't fun. I thought I was going to do something fun, and now I'm at the bar with that kind of blows.
I mean, to me, a lot of having fun at a bar is the atmosphere. You have a good atmosphere.
It's not a bad atmosphere. They got the jukebox, and everybody's playing pool and darts, and I don't know. We all just, we have a group of people that goes up there, and we all sit at a table and talk, and I don't know. I just feel like I have to get pretty drunk to be super social at the bar. Because there's a couple people we don't like as much, and you got to talk to them as well. And it's a lot of talking.
It's like a lot of drama.
One of the
There's
regulars.
not much drama, but
Chase is one of the regulars.
He's a regular.
Oh,
People
no.
that come in and go, those are the regulars.
Every time me and Lauren go now, because we used to go a little bit more, just like, oh, I haven't seen you in so long. I didn't know if you're ever coming back. It's like 4 days of not going. And now we're actually not going. We're not going in November.
I saw Woody at Winn-Dixie.
Woody,
Remember
the Toy Story character. What?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Oh, who's Woody?
Isn't that his name? The guy that used to be at Beefs all the time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The beer rep. The beer rep.
Beer rep.
He asked about how you guys were doing. I said, "You still hanging out at Beefs?" He's like, "Yep."
Every day, man. There was a group of 3 to 5 people that kept, maybe 3 to 10 people that kept that place open. I'm thinking they were there every night till close. And one guy, his daughter finally turned like 16, and she had to come up every night with him and drive him home.
Yeah, I remember that.
It's nice.
Yes.
It's kind of nice.
I guess that's being responsible.
I don't know. I don't know where you put that. I don't know where
I
that
don't
fits
know.
in as being responsible or a bad parent, or just it could be irresponsible all the way around. I don't know.
I guess you're a worse parent if you just drive home drunk every night. Right?
Yeah, but your kid's not involved in the situation.
She's keeping you safe.
She never seemed upset about it.
She
I think
knows her dads are drunk. Gotta go get my dad. It's gonna be wasted.
Yep. I mean, there was people I didn't know what they did for a living. There was like a guy about my age. He was a little younger when I worked there because I worked there a while ago. But he'd come in at 3 or 4 o'clock every day and be there till what we close, like 10 or 11. And
Yeah.
he'd get pretty drunk, and then he'd tip about $30 on his $50 bill. It's just like, who has $70 to spend at Beef O'Brady's every day?
Exactly.
When you don't seem to be doing too much work. You're here at 3 or 4 o'clock.
Well, he could be, some of the people out there were working on the roads and stuff. So he could be a young guy, single.
It didn't look like he would be able to work on a road.
No.
I don't know, maybe.
It's the alcoholics that keep all the bars and the stuff in business, I think. It's crazy.
When we used to go to, what is it called? Joe Whiskey's?
Yeah.
We'd go there, and there was this guy who had, no teeth, and he would go he'd spend every day he spent on the slot machines. He came there every night, and he'd sit there for hours and hours and hours, spending thousands and thousands of dollars on the slot machines. And I'm just like, where do you get...
Yeah.
I mean, this guy's spending $50,000 a year on the slot machines. I mean, you win sometimes.
Yeah, you win
but
sometimes.
I'm thinking, nobody gets rich gambling. It doesn't fucking happen. There's that one all tatted up guy that has a bunch of he's all over social media, that he
says he can win.
Says he's banned from casinos, and everybody's saying that he works for the casino, and he.
That's probably what it is.
You know, and they picked a guy like him who's all face tatted, so that everybody thinks that, oh, that tatted up dirtbag looking guy can go make a living being a gambler. I can too. Yep. And they say that he's had to sign a bunch of non-disclosure forms from the casino saying he'll never say any of that. And he that's all he does is give you tips on how to win at the casino.
When you can't really win at the casino.
No.
Yep.
Because it's just a ploy.
Yeah, they know how to work.
They know how to work. See, that's what corporations do.
Yeah.
They're smart. Duping everybody. All right, it's time for the Sean Raz shitty song of the week.
What time should I take Bella? Trace. Like 5 minutes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
What is that smell?
My knee brace.
It's his knee brace. Yeah.
It's a formidable scent.
He scours the internet tirelessly for you.
What is that? It smells like a turd covered in burnt
It's my knee brace.
Unearthing the worst dreck you'd ever want to listen to.
And what the hell is that smell?
It's Sean Raz's shitty song of the week.
Shove it up your ass, Sean.
I smelled your shit for 22 years. Now you can't smell mine for 5 minutes.
ClusterF Show.
Oh, what do we got here? We got Ren X, the Skinner Brothers.
Skinner?
Like
Ren
Leonard
X,
Skinner?
the Skinner Brothers, and the song is So the Story Goes. Okay.
I don't like the name.
Out of mind when we out of sight. We come alive in the dead of night. Bloody stick in its eye for actually, man, just fuck this. I can't really be bothered, man. Fuck that. Fuck it. Yeah. So the story goes. Come about on smoke forever, let the sheep them know. I'm a beast when I'm on the Charlie, bro. Fuck forever, it's the cold. You think you're so fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I go.
It's quite
on track to be the best.
quite chaotic so
Yeah.
far. I don't know what's going on.
Is it, yeah, I don't know. What kind of song? What is this kind of music?
Chaotic rock.
We're doing it better. wait. So the story goes, I've been living life in a haze for the city like clothes. I never slow. Gotta learn to calm down, but I don't.
It's just not music.
It's not
just
music.
not
It's
music.
like
I hate it.
Going brown for round, I'm fucking buzzing. Council house and violent flow fucking. Got a couple burners in the oven. Not loving it, not loving. Pick the sticky, icky green budding. Pass it to the left if you start bugging. You think you're so
well, it doesn't make any sense. He's just saying random words, right?
I'm just focusing on this video story. I'm really not even hearing the song.
I don't know what's going on in the picture either. Maybe this guy was
cheating.
banging his girl.
He's banging his girl.
Oh.
This guy seems like he's a lot of bluster. He's not really doing anything about it.
on track to be the best one ever. Fuck a label, man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. What you Out of mind when we out of sight. We come alive in the dead of night.
You liking it? Anybody liking that?
Hate it. I hate it so much. I mean, this.
It's bad.
Now he's chasing the guy. He had an opportunity to catch him a minute ago.
This is a terrible video. He could have easily whipped his ass in the driveway.
Everybody's saying the kids have school today. It's an election day. Our kids all up north have school off. I don't think they have.
Don't let Bella know.
Yeah, they've never had days off for elections in Florida.
I know it's like for election
Nope.
day. Why does the kids need the day off school for election
Well, so
day?
the parents can vote.
Vote.
Of course, you take
What's
your
that
kids.
have to do
You
with
take
it?
your kids to school and then you vote. I
Yeah,
don't know.
I don't understand what that.
Seems like it'd be easier to vote.
right?
You don't have to watch your kids at the
Yeah.
polling place.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's weird.
I'll take it off.
It's eye for eye. Angels sleep where the devils lie. Devils weep when the angels soar. Morning light knocking at my door. I retreat on the cold stone floor.
I don't know what is he trying to be?
We kill it once more. Hey, so boy, hold on 1 second.
This is a fucking marathon, a half-assed marathon.
You do without the video completely.
Or the song, or the music.
Song, the whole deal, yeah.
Would you let me talk to him? Oh, thanks very much, mate. Fuck about, son. I'm the dentist, take the teeth out your mouth, son. You're a
This is some foreign European UK bullshit. That's what this is.
I'm the dentist, take the teeth out of your mouth, son. What does that mean? He's gonna punch you in the face and take your teeth out. All these guys are always threatening people.
I'm that geezer who will bleed you if you don't run. If you do run, then I'll pursue some. You're a soggy boy.
What is he doing? He caught him and he just gave up.
He's a giant pussy.
He's a big old pussy. It's probably why his wife was cheating on him.
I know. He's like, this guy's way more jacked than me.
You were bouncing off the hoop on the slam dunk. You were soul sucking music on the G-funk. Yes, I'm a G-punk. I make the
I mean, I'd never hit a woman, but if Lauren cheated on me, I'd rather beat her up than I get.
I never understood that. If I catch my wife cheating, the guy's running out the door, and I'm confronting my wife.
Yeah, like I don't
like guys are just guys just looking for an opportunity to bang somebody.
There's a possibility
that's your wife that cheated on you.
I'll lose it and knock him out, but it's still less his fault. I mean,
yeah, she's the one that's doing you dirty.
That's what he always says. He's like, she's the one that made the commitment to you, not him.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you cry trash, then come at the soul boy. I made the ADD and B, I make it help.
What a puss fight! What is this?
It's like they're making
a fake fight.
I mean, it's a
but
but
you
they're
gotta
making
fake
it
fight better than this. This is terrible.
Black bellboy, drop bombs and nukes, call me shell boy. Got spaghetti in my head and it's a state of mind. I done fucked up my face, now I'm Frankie's Friends flow up, cause if it flows down.
This is torture.
This is. I can't take it.
Let's see, like, what was it? I don't remember what the one was last week.
It was really good. I can't remember.
It was terrible, but
it was
really
terrible
good.
good.
It was good. This is terrible bad.
Hard, I got flow that's why. You think you're so fucking clever. Like start down chewing gum, you know I go hell for leather.
Not another foot chase.
Fuck a label man, we're killing it, we're doing it better. What you blow?
His buddy's picking him up.
Yep, look at that. Look at the steering wheel. I called it. Some European bullshit.
They're going to wait long enough for the guy to catch him, I'm sure. I don't know. He's got a white face. He's... Some great guitar work there, too.
When we outside, we come alive in the dead of night.
Oh, now he's chasing the car. This slow ass guy ain't catching nobody in a car. Nobody's catching nobody in a car.
This pasty, limey piece of shit.
You know, I tried to chase the guy that stole my four-wheeler. You want to know how that worked out?
Yep.
Ned's Navy wants to know how many people have seen this video.
Gosh, lots. 800,000.
Really?
Yeah.
I chased the guy that stole my four-wheeler quite a ways and felt really I mean, I ran like a fucking quarter mile down the road, and I mean, he had turned the corner a mile away, and I'm just like, keep running, you know? And I'm like, what am I doing?
You couldn't accept it.
Angels sleep where the devils
die.
Devils weep when the angels die. Morning light knocking at my door. I retreat on the cold stone floor. Come back around and we kill it.
Oh man, there used to be a time when trash like this would be forced to just stay in the English ghetto. And now they're all over our YouTube.
Once more.
Oh, Sean.
Sean.
Ruined the whole show. The whole show is destroyed by that song. Well, as advertised, it was the Sean Raz Shitty Song of the Week.
It was the shitty song of the week.
Ren X, the Skinner Brothers. I don't know what any of that means. But that guy sucks. Who's this Ren X? I don't even know, and I don't care. I'm going to go with... Can't go to his site? What's up with that?
Bella-
No, I am not subscribing. No. Okay, go ahead.
Bella was quite awake this morning. She's usually, got her sleepy face on, trying to go back to bed when we get here.
Mhm.
But I put on Joe Rogan, Miranda Lambert. What is it, Miranda Lambert?
Miranda Lambert. She put her right to sleep. Oh, she
No.
she liked it because she likes Miranda Lambert.
Yep. I was surprised because it was on for a couple. I played it to see if she'd say anything. She didn't say nothing, and I was like, "You know who this is?" She's like, "Yeah, Miranda Lambert."
Was it
Because she wasn't singing,
Yeah,
just talking.
Was it interesting?
It was slightly interesting. I mean, I only listened to 30 minutes of it on the way here, but just somebody she likes. So
Miranda Lambert.
She listened to it the whole way. Didn't go to bed for the first
Surprising.
time ever.
So I saw this is Steve. Where's my Stephen A. Smith deal?
The angry guy.
The angry guy. Gosh. No, this is something. This is just an ad. So this is an ad, and it's about solitaire. It's like about betting on It's the World Solitaire Championships.
Well, I have seen him in like movies and commercials, like brief, clip of him in a movie,
Yeah.
and he's being a real asshole.
Yeah.
You don't do that if you are a real asshole, do you?
It's his shtick. His
whole shtick is he's always upset about everything.
Stephen A. Smith, you letting solitaire cash distract you during the game?
No, man, you got it all wrong. The game is trying to distract me from solitaire.
See, once again, being an asshole.
See, if you want to win the first ever World Solitaire Championship in Miami, you can't let anything distract you.
Your big day?
Are they playing solitaire differently that I play solitaire?
No.
Because solitaire is 100% luck, is it not?
Is it something you can bet on, though, is what they're doing?
It's the World Solitaire Championships.
Yeah,
What
it's solitaire, except for that it's ran by the casino, so you can't actually win.
Yeah,
It's
for-
solitaire with a rigged deck of cards.
Yeah, solitaire is hard to win normally. If you play, if you play,
Yeah.
you're going to win what? One out of every 6, 8
I don't
times?
know.
Not
I
easy to
used
win.
to play solitaire.
It's just the luck of the cards.
It really is.
So how do you have a world championship?
Distraction.
Gardening. Distraction. Sling. Distraction. Yoga class.
Good for your back.
But still, a distraction.
Pain.
Distraction. Safety. Distraction.
See, now the commercials are all AI.
Oh, yeah.
This commercial? Distraction.
Life. Distraction. Death. Distraction. Armageddon. Man, this can wait. So, if you want to...
All this over solitaire?
Yeah, I mean, solitaire. I mean, that was when my mom owned her flower shop as a kid, and I was down at her work for 6 hours in the flower shop. It is not very exciting at all for like a 9-year-old. And it was like, all right, well, I'll play solitaire till it drives me insane, and then I'll try and find something else to do.
Yeah, I can remember.
It's like 7 games of solitaire, and you're like, I can't play solitaire anymore.
I kind of want to play solitaire now.
I do, just like 3 games though, and then never.
Yeah.
I'll play again in a couple years.
Yeah. That's a lot of hype for solitaire.
Make it to the World Solitaire Championship in Miami. Quit distracting yourself and keep your head in the only game that matters. Download Solitaire Cash and battle your way to the top.
Solitaire Cash.
Boy, Pete, man, I'm telling you, everybody's got to be going broke gambling.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Because this was not a thing. This was not a thing. How many years ago? The online gambling, so where it's everywhere. It's everywhere now. The sports gambling on like 5 years ago or so. It's it's a relatively new thing, and people who weren't exposed to gambling are all starting to gamble, and you can't win it. This is seemingly to be a giant drain on the economy. Great for who's ever running the gambling shit, but everybody else has less money to spend on everything else because they're going in the poorhouse from gambling because you can't win gambling.
Oh, I mean, I have friends. I always get in arguments with my friends that do it. I do it a teeny tiny bit, But they'll be like, I always win, man. You gotta. I'm like, man, you don't always win. They'll be like, put $20 on yours and let me do it, and I'll win you money. And all three of my friends that have said that, I was like, all right, I'll put $20 on my Hard Rock. You win me some money, and I just lost all 3 times. I was like, what are you guys talking?
That's just gamblers trying to
get some free
money. I need some money. I'll tell Trace. I'll win it. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to give them any of the money. Well, I mean,
but they should have. You should have been some kind of. You got to at least give me half my money back when you blow it all. And they should have been sure because I'm not going to blow it all.
I woke up after the Halloween party terrified because I guess I went in the room and put $500 on my Hard Rock betting app, and I woke up and I was all gone. I lost all 500. And then I checked my savings account. I guess I just accidentally transferred it to my savings.
Oh.
And I lost $2. I put $500 in, made a $2 bet, and then completely got terrified that I would lose my money and just deposited it right back out. And I lost $2.
So a bunch of people are drunk gambling, you think?
Everybody.
That's how it's like alcoholics are funding the bars. They're funding the gambling operations too.
I don't think people gamble sober. Like, I don't think I've ever got on my Hard Rock betting app sober. And I wake up the next day and I delete it. And it'll be deleted for weeks until one day when I get a little bit too drunk at the bar, I'm like, I need to become rich now. Which never happened.
I never really thought about that. Drunk people.
That's all people are doing. I always take like the other night when I did do the $2 bet. I did like a 17 bet parlay, and for my $2 bet, if I won, I was gonna win $36,000.
So like 6 different things have to all happen or
yeah,
something?
It was like 15 different things had to happen. I was like, that's about the only bet worth making,
Yeah, because why not? But then if you win, $36,000.
Lose, it's $2. Yeah, I was freaking out. Well, I only put 200 back in my, or 100 back in my checking. I actually was responsible and cashed it all out and paid my car payment.
Good for you.
I do a lot of paying bills when I'm drinking too. I don't know why.
That'd be awesome if drunk pay bills.
Sometimes I'll wake up after drinking and I'll be like, I don't know, a car payment for 6 months? What's going on?
Here's let me make sure. Let me get the story on this. Okay, this guy didn't die, but he was almost killed. This is a DoorDash driver who got lost. So he stopped to ask for directions. Looks rather unassuming, not too threatening. Okay, so after he answered the door, police say he asked after the owner answered the door, he asked the driver to leave his property. The doorbell camera was not recording during that exchange, but afterwards it was.
Oh man.
This guy's got a rifle. And that guy's in his car. So he told the guy to leave. He starts his car up. The guy's got, or I don't know if it's a pistol or a rifle.
It looks like a pistol.
It's a pistol, okay.
Go!
He says, go.
Go!
Why? Why is it, this is the guy who ordered the DoorDash is being out of control.
No, he didn't order this DoorDash. I said the guy was lost and he was asking for directions at this house.
Oh, all right. Well,
but still,
this guy's a little bit crazy for.
Why are you shooting at it just because he beeps?
This guy's crazy, man.
So, and this guy, look, he's like on this back road, and he's having to back up because there's a tree there.
Yeah.
And he's probably a dork, and he hits the hit the horn accidentally. He's backing up. Now he's stopping.
What is this guy's a fucking lunatic?
Away. I think that's when he shot him.
He hit him?
He hit him. He almost killed him. He shot him. Says a New York town official, this is the guy who shot him, shot a lost black DoorDash driver in the back, nearly killing him after he asked for directions. He's been indicted. His wife was caught deleting 17-plus Ring videos to cover it up. I don't think you can delete all the... When you shoot somebody from 75 yards away in the back in his car.
While he's pulling out, while he's reversing out of your drive. I mean, that's a lucky shot. I don't think anybody's that good
That's
to hit,
a lucky shot.
hit somebody with a handgun like that. But I guess he did fire a couple rounds, so, it increases the odds.
Still pretty lucky.
Still pretty lucky.
What an a-hole.
Is the guy they have up there the DoorDasher? Is
this guy?
Yeah.
This guy. Did you not see the DoorDasher?
Yeah.
That's the DoorDasher.
I couldn't tell what his face looks like if it looks like that guy. I'm
No.
saying the guy in the corner. Is that the guy who shot?
This is the black guy, DoorDasher, and this is the shooter.
Yeah.
The government official who's now been indicted. People are crazy.
Man, DoorDash and Uber Eats, man, they're paying these people, but I feel like they're really taking advantage of people who are down on their luck.
I think so
and
too.
that people that can't get a normal job or need a quick buck. Like when I order Uber Ash in Webster, like it's like fucking crackheads with their kid in the back reading. That one guy was like reading the Bible out loud and shit.
Yeah, I think that's right. ClusterF, who's this?
Hi, guys. This is John from St. John.
God. One call a day, John.
One call a day.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, listen, I'm an Uber Eats driver, and if I pulled up to your gate at the ranch and I rang the buzzer, would you guys shoot me?
No.
Would you shoot at me?
No, not at all.
Yeah, I was trying to be funny, man.
He thinks that we want everybody. See, look, we're reasonable people.
He was
John.
trying to anti-rage bait this time.
See, this guy definitely didn't deserve to get shot
for sure.
Guys, I know you were being facetious, which is like you were trying to be funny, but are we allowed only one call a day because callers are annoying, or?
No, it's just that's just like almost if you'll see any radio show in the world, and they know they've been doing this for decades, they always like, one call a day is the rule.
I mean,
we're not tight asses. I mean, we're not gonna.
Yeah, so there's second calls that can be.
Better be good though.
You better be good. You
buddy.
calling a second time, you better get some pops.
And
okay, but I wanted to ask you this then too. I lost the question, man. But we appreciate the fact that we can call into the show. It's one of the best talk shows on the market, you know what I mean? And so the fact that we can call in and be a part of the show, it's really something, man.
Well, we're glad that we could finally offer this service to you.
I can't tell if he's rage baiting again.
Are you being a dick?
I'm telling you the truth, man. It's one of the most interesting shows because you guys slam politics, you guys tell the truth as you see it. And nobody else can do that because everybody else is controlled by corporate money.
Yeah, we're still waiting for that corporate money so we can, flip the switch.
You can call twice if you're gonna fluff us up this much.
You show fluffer.
If you guys were paid by a big corporation and they only allowed you to say certain things, would you do that? Would you do that now, knowing what you know?
It'd be pretty hard for me. I know that. I don't know if I could.
Financially, we'd probably have to try it, but I think we'd fail miserably because we'd be so miserable.
I don't know if Ned can show up in all his glory
I don't think
on a corporate-owned station now,
I don't think so.
I mean, we kind of did that on the old show, but that show was pretty lenient, too. I was able to. I was pretty able to get away with, or I was able to not talk about like McDonald's and our sponsors. But even that was a little bit hard.
Yeah.
I got a poignant question about that. Mike, did you ever bring Bubba a bit where he wouldn't play it?
A couple times. Not. I mean, I think maybe the only one I could really remember was it was a Ray Rice bit, and Ray Rice had just beat up his wife in an elevator.
Yeah.
And I can't even remember what it was called, but it was, I was trying to be ironic and show how ridiculous it is that he's going to still be playing football.
Yeah.
And so I was doing some kind of parody about it, and he was like, I was like, I don't know if we should play this. And he played it and went, nope, we ain't playing it.
Do you have that bit on a record, like a file of that where you could play it, as a bumper or something?
I don't think I do. I'm gonna look. I'll try to remember to look for it because I just know it was Ray Rice, and I don't remember the name of the bit. But it was a lot.
Can I also put in a request? I originally called the show and you guys weren't on the air. Like one of the first times you guys opened the radio line. And I was requesting that Lil Wayne song "Scissor Rip," the remake you did, Mike.
I will play that in 10 minutes.
You said that you would play it around that day, and I think you forgot.
I'm getting it ready right now, buddy, because I have that one right on tap here.
Sipping on the scissor rip.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, that was I got some good auto-tune. David Rice set me up some good auto-tune on that one.
Oh. Well, thanks for calling. This was a rare, acceptable second call.
Thanks, guys.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Beer pong tonight, Trace. Beer pong tonight, Jack.
See ya. Lauren says, is Trace having a stroke? I think that was a couple seconds ago when you're like... See if I got...
I didn't notice.
Yeah, I got the scissor up ready to go for him. Good for... What are we talking about? We're talking about the DoorDash. We're talking about the DoorDash.
Yeah, I was just getting into the.
You're talking about how they're taking advantage of people because they ain't paying them dick.
But you get a drug addict, somebody who's addicted to drugs that is willing to make $4 to go drive these people some food. They're losing $2 on gas.
But they got $2 for meth.
Oh,
$2 for meth.
They're not going to get fired. And if they, once they get enough money to get their meth, maybe $10 for working for 30 minutes, they can quit their job and go get some meth.
And that's one day they don't have to suck dick for meth.
That's one day, at least they're not having to suck as many dicks. But.
Yeah, this corporatization of America is going to end up blowing. It's already starting to blow. You get no customer service. First they farmed out this customer service to India and you couldn't get any help. Now it's all going to be AI. And you're going to be, Donna's going to be smashing the phone through the wall when they're like, tell us what you would like us to help you with. And she's like, it's the 7th call I've had. Corporations.
Yeah. It's, I watched you listen to I think Elon Musk was on Joe Rogan the other day and I listened to it all. And the guy really, I'm not putting it past Elon that he's a government psyop that's going to ruin the world, but everything he seems to be doing seems to be good. He said I kind of got out of politics a little bit because he said it's too unfixable. So he wasn't going to, which I'm like, at least, he's not like.
Yeah, he realized that you're just beating your head against a wall.
Yeah, he's like, you would need, what you would have to do to fix our system is just I can't be part of that. I got too much on my plate.
Even the smartest man in the world can't fix America's political system because it's too locked in and corrupt.
Yeah, too corrupt.
But Trump will. Elon Musk couldn't do it, but Trump can do it.
He was explaining to Joe the homeless situation and how corrupt it is, and it was pretty shocking to hear. In California, I'm not sure where it was. I'm thinking it was California, but how much money the state gets for each homeless person that they are not trying to. I mean, mainly people that are on fentanyl, and he was calling them fentanyl zombies. He's like, they get almost $1 million per fentanyl zombie. The state gets that from not just state taxes or actual, like income tax that goes to the government. They get a lot of that for these people, and they're not arresting drug dealers in these states because they want, if they stop selling drugs, the people are going to leave. If you arrest all the drug dealers in Cali, they might leave, and they want more. This money is to help the homeless problem, and they want more homeless so they can get more of that money, and they're doing the opposite of helping the homeless. They're trying to get more people out there. And he's like, don't call these people homeless. They're not people down on their luck that need a little bit of help to get back on their feet, to not become homeless. They're fentanyl zombies. They've got a lot more issues than the homeless person had 20 years ago.
I've seen stuff on it. It's the homeless industrial complex. Homelessness is just a giant racket, and the federal government gives away big dollars to these states and cities for homelessness. And like you said, it's like my dad. He was, a pretty honest guy, but when he was the principal of an elementary school, and he'd say, "Oh, well, it's the end of the year, so I got to spend this money, because if we don't spend this money, we're not going to get any. We won't get as big of a budget next year."
Yeah.
So that's what you do if you're in government. So if you're not going to get rid of one homeless person when you're getting $1 million a homeless person from the federal government
to steal. Because you're not giving it to them.
Yeah, you're not giving it to them. It's a cash cow, so you want as many homeless people as you can have.
It's like failing everybody that goes to your school, so you have more people going to your school because you're getting money for these people.
And people can't wrap their minds around it. That's everything the government does is completely corrupt.
Mm-hmm.
Completely. 100%.
So we're definitely right when we say it's too big to fix. When Elon Musk is already in there, was already in and could do something, and he's like, no, it's too big to fix, because he realized, maybe he didn't realize at the time that how corrupt they were. I don't know how you can't see it, but a lot of people can't. But maybe even him couldn't see that how corrupt it is, and then he got in. It was like, wow. Way too corrupt to fix that.
He's like, oh, I could end up like JFK if I try to get in with piss these crooks off. Yeah. Criminals don't take kindly to their world being completely ruined. That's why. Yeah. What do you think? Why is Donald Trump allowed to? If somebody wanted to do something to Donald Trump, with the most powerful people in the world, they would. Yeah. So he's being allowed to do, but nobody can understand that. No. He's being allowed to.
They don't understand. No, it's too big for Trump, too. It's too big for him to come in and be someone who tries to change things. No.
You just can't do it. You can't do it.
He just said, I want to do it in a way where I don't look like a, patsy or a jackass, I don't want to look bad. I'm a businessman. I don't want to look like a dumbass. So we're going to do it in a way where I'm going to make fun of things and, do what I do and be me while still going along with your agenda.
It's hard to figure out because possibly you could say, well, this whole tariff thing, obviously we've become a nation of consumerism, and we need to bring back manufacturing, because you can't have a nation where you just buy shit and you don't produce anything, you don't do anything worthwhile, and you're $37 trillion in debt.
Like I said, they should all be fired because they've ran this business horribly.
Or is he this is what he's pretending to do because the house of cards is about to fall, and this is just a smoke screen. The tariffs, things are going to get golden age. Go ahead.
How many companies have moved their manufacturing back to America? Is that like a thing that's happening, or is every company just like, well, we'll have to wait till we get a new Democratic president, or so any different president that's not trying to move jobs back to America?
It's so hard to tell, because I heard that Japan, he's announced a $50 billion investment into the U.S. with factories and stuff like that, and then I hear the guy go, but also that's actually they've already invested $50 billion. So I think they were giving another $10 billion or something. So, but and then there was the one, was it with the pharmaceuticals that were bringing their factories back? You know, and they made a big deal. They're going to start building factories and making pharmaceuticals here. It was some corporation, I can't remember. I don't know if any of that's really going to happen.
Right.
I don't feel like it is.
A lot of pharmaceutical companies are in the Puerto Rico and places like that. So they probably get somewhat cheaper labor and all that, and they move them
laxer
back.
regulations. They
get lax. That's probably the main thing is the lax of the regulations, even though they're U.S. owned.
Yeah. All right. Oh, it's 10 o'clock already. You know what I'm going to do, Trace?
What are you going to do?
I'm going to play Sipping the Syrup for Jonathan
Oh,
St.
you're
John.
going to do it. I forgot about it already. I thought for sure we weren't going to play it.
I almost forgot about it.
Let me
go ahead. What was that, babe?
I looked up how many companies are moving back. It says how many companies have moved manufacturing back to the United States is what I asked. And it said 90% of U.S. companies are planning to reshore or switch to domestic suppliers as a direct response of the tariffs. That doesn't mean anything.
And it's like
planning means nothing.
And they're planning on switching in 2028. That's when they'll switch. Oh, wait, it's a Democratic president, and we're not switching.
Yeah, we don't have to do it after all. That's why they put it off.
Is that what's going to happen?
54% of U.S. firms have indicated they'll raise prices to offset the tariff costs, of course. 29% of U.S. companies have brought sourcing or production back home in the past 3 years. It says 29%. I'd like to know. I'd like a list of those, so I'd have to look up a list of them.
In the last 3
years,
their
numbers are always lies.
But see, 2 of those years are Biden years, so is he getting? Then he would get the credit for the moving back. So,
the Scissor song, is this 3-6 Mafia?
No, this is just a Lil Wayne parody.
Oh, all right.
No, we're not actually playing. Not actually a song. It's a parody song.
I knew it was a parody.
Okay.
I just thought it might have been.
It's a. I don't even know. It's a lollipop. It's a lollipop.
All right.
I thought you were going to say something better than that.
It said companies pledging to invest billions in the U.S. since Trump's second term.
A lot of
pledging, yeah.
We all know how the pledging
Apple, goes. Intel, committing to spend over $5 billion to expand its manufacturing presence in the United States over 4 years. Sure.
Just
see.
like when I was 10 and I called the Jerry Lewis telethon and pledged $5 and I never sent it in.
They don't make you pay right then? I guess
that's all talking about old school. That's way back in the day.
Yeah.
I wonder if you can still
I didn't have a credit card.
Call in those places. Like when I was a kid, we used to always prank call like the religious shows at night. I wonder if you can still do that.
Why don't you think you can?
Just because they seem to censor everything.
Wise up to it. You got to fake them out. You got to fake them out.
We'd try and fake them out. I think it was all of our laughing in the background that gave it away.
I don't think there's any more public access, at least around here. But wonder how that changed. You had to give the cable company, these mother effing conglomerates, had to give one channel to the public, and they had to provide cameras and studios and all the tech for you to put on your own public show.
Yeah.
And I think they just did away with it.
I think they did.
So good, because you get all these weirdos on there, and then you could prank call them, or and other people are prank calling them, and it's just.
I know.
It was TikTok probably before there was TikTok.
Yeah, pretty much. It was TikTok before TikTok. I remember me and Joe, Hothead Joe, called it one time, and they're going to commercials, and they were just like, when we come back, we have Trace and Joe on next. And we just thought that was the funniest thing ever. We're like, we're so ready for this. And then we did a little more talking, and they, interviewed Joe before they had him on, and I guess somehow figured out it might have been me and 13-year-old Nick in the back chuckling that gave us away, but we're gonna roast them.
Luis says the CEOs will convince the government cheap labor abroad is better. They are also being dishonest by not taking AI into account. By 2027, AI will overtake white and blue-collar work. No one is ready.
I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either.
I think it takes so much energy Like they can't. They can't. I don't understand why, but AI takes so much energy for the computers. I don't know if it's
Oh, they'll be able to figure that. They're just charging y'all, right?
Yeah, they're charging the general public for that.
Yep.
Shit. All right.
They are.
All right. Here is Sipping the Syrup for John from St. John. I'll be right back with more ClusterF.
I said syrup so sweet, it's gonna kill the rapper. Yeah, it's gonna kill the rapper. Whoa, Wheezy sips a scissor rip. Whoa, Wheezy sips a scissor rip. Whoa, Wheezy sips a scissor rip. Whoa, Wheezy sips a scissor rip.
Don't you wanna chug? Syrup is his drug. Wheezy's in a funk, he drinks a big old jug. On codeine he is drunk.
I'm sipping on the scissor rip.
Don't you wanna chug? Syrup is his drug. Wheezy's in a funk, he drinks a big old jug. On codeine he is drunk.
Yeah, sipping syrup and I lost my mind. Flopping on the floor, think I just flatlined. Drink it by the glass with a slice of lime. Now I'm in a coma and I think I'm blind. Had a big cup, had to quench my thirst. Now I'm cold blue, so I'ma call the nurse. Sipping syrup gonna put me in a hearse. I'll be covered up by dirt. Yeah, that's what I sip the scissor rip. Yeah. Sip the scissor rip. I like it. Sip the scissor rip. I'll sip it. Sip the scissor rip.
Don't you wanna chug? Syrup is his drug. Wheezy's in a funk, he drinks a big old jug. On codeine he is drunk.
Wheezy said the sipping syrup is the shit. Wow. Wheezy said the sipping syrup's hard to quit. Wheezy said the syrup made me epileptic. Sip the codeine, now it's time to trip. Now don't do pills, I don't smoke crack. But now Lil Wayne's flip-flopping on his back. Sip so much syrup that my brain is whack. Had an attack, now I can't rap.
Lil Wayne wants a chug.
Yeah, I like it.
Syrup is his drug.
Oh, yeah, I like it.
Wheezy's in a funk, he drinks a big old jug. On codeine he is drunk.
You know I like it.
Wheezy wanna
sip the scissor rip. Wayne wanna sip the scissor rip. Wayne wanna sip the scissor rip. It's gonna kill the rapper. Sip the scissor rip. It's gonna kill the rapper.
Baby, I just wanna smoke some grass or do some dabs. I hear you've got some wax. We're both out in puff pass. That Bob Marley's looking real fat.
I know that you're down, so let's smoke some weed. We'll get Chinese eyes. This shit is so good that I guarantee your mind is gonna be just right. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. So come get high with me, high with me. Smoke this good hydro. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed.
I don't mean to be so uptight, but the last time I filled up my pipe, it didn't get me high. I think my dealer lied.
You need a new supply, baby, I'm your guy.
I just wanna smoke a big blunt. Please give me a shotgun, boy, let's smoke some trees.
Just hang on, girl, try some of this medical. Take this sticky icky. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. So come get high with me, high with me. Smoke this good hydro. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. So come get high with me, high with me. Smoke this good hydro. So come get high with me, high with me.
Baby, let's smoke some weed. Roll a big deal.
Take a big toke.
Better than pills stuck on that dope.
You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed. So come get high with me, high with me. Smoke this good hydro. You know what we need? THC, nice and green. Baby, let's smoke some weed.
You know what we need?
THC,
Nice and green.
baby, let's smoke some weed.
You know what we need?
THC,
Nice and green.
baby, let's smoke some weed.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one. What the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry. This is my smoking song. It ain't very long, but guaranteed to get the job done. Smoke one. What the fuck you waiting on? Get high. I'd love to blaze your high as the sky, but it get hot, white, out hot, so hot your brain about to fry. Check it out, I roll with Swisher Sweets, and all day long I'm down to smoke. When it comes to cheap and dope, it's gotta be dro to make me choke. What's the word up on the low? I'ma let you know soon as I hear that dro gon' take a few hours, but I got hookups on that pure. What you want, player, what you need, come to you, no stems or seeds. Twist it up just as quickly as you get it, and you will see. Switch your sweets and greenery gon' leave you floating like the sea. Caribbean islands where I find them dope dealers supplying me. I got no time for your bullshit. When you say you ain't got my goods, check your references and find out I'm reliable in the hood.
Welcome back to ClusterF.
Just how Lil White work. Say you pushing thunder chicken, bag it up, let's watch it twerk. If it's some dirt, then
No hang tomorrow night, just giving you a heads up. No hang tomorrow night. Got another big trans outrage. We got trans outrage, Trace. You thought it was gone away. I thought this stuff was going away. I thought we were done with all this stupid stuff. It's the most ridiculous thing ever. Like, if you believe this stuff, you know, the guys in the pooled girls, then I don't even want to talk to you. I don't think you have any credibility as a thinking human being.
No.
But let me see this. So this is where'd it go? Okay, this is a woman. I think she got barred from Gold's Gym because she came out and did this because she was tired of guys in the girls' locker room.
Yeah.
Gold's Gym! Men! Grown men with big dicks in the women's locker room! And that's why I'm getting kicked out, and I want to make sure the girls know! The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room! No one's saying shit! And I'm fucking done with it!
That's I think more people should do this. I mean, this is how I think it should be at any event, sporting event, where a biological male is playing with girls, that the dads and the moms should be out there going, "What the fuck is this?" Right?
I mean,
would you be doing that if some
Absolutely.
little Berlin's playing? Well, she is playing co-ed right now, and you can see how they dominate.
Yeah.
Were you gonna say something?
No, I did have a similar. I didn't get irate like this yesterday, but this, I did was loudly voicing my opinion at Winn-Dixie yesterday. I'm coming in, you know, and I'm right where you get the carts. I'm going to get some chicken and stuff to make dinner, and the doors to come in are like big enough for one cart, and this girl on her phone, you know, is walking through, and I'm to the point where she, you know, we're both coming. She's leaving the wrong way. First off, she's going through the exit.
Yeah.
I'm coming in, and I'm kind of standing there, and she's walking up, just completely oblivious on her phone, and she comes in to the, to where she's blocking me from coming in, and she just kind of comes to a stop right there on her phone.
Yeah.
And I'm just
She's got important things to
I'm
do,
just
man.
completely amazed at how oblivious she is.
How rude.
And I'm like, oh, excuse me. And she doesn't acknowledge me. She's just on her phone. And I just start laughing very loud, out loud. And I'm like, what is going on? And she never acknowledged me or saw. And I just kind of had to sit there and kind of.
You should have videoed that.
Tried to
man.
kind of squeeze by her while she was just.
You should have went, hey!
I know. I would.
You should have videotaped that. She was locked in, man.
I mean,
she was locked in.
It was a split couple seconds I had to think of something to do, and I just started, laughing as loud as I could, like what? And I was like, "What the fuck?"
Had no effect on her.
She never noticed that I was saying. I mean, I'm talking. We're 4 feet. Our faces are 4 feet apart from each other, and I'm laughing in her face, like, "What are you doing?" And she just never even, she was just so locked into that phone. Didn't even realize she's standing there blocking the entrance to the place. And, and I said, excuse me and everything. And she just ignored everything and didn't act like I even existed.
Yeah.
It's the new world, buddy.
That sounds about right.
But, I mean, you go to a regular gym where it's you just, as a man, go into the men's locker room. And that's creepy enough as a man, You go in there like the Progressive commercial, and there's a guy who's been sitting in there for 3 hours eating chicken lo mein, full nude, and you're like, what is going
with his foot up on the bench?
With his foot up on the bench, just wait. Yeah, it's just like the weirdest thing.
You want some lo mein?
I was never into the locker room scene.
Yeah.
I don't ever want to go into a locker room with a bunch of dudes again in my life. I mean, maybe if I was on a football team, I get that locker room.
I didn't never want to do it just in gym class, with the girls either. I was like, I ain't fucking disrobe. Some girls are just okay with just changing in front of other girls and all that. I was just like, yeah.
I go to the gym in some gym shorts and a t-shirt, and then I work out, which I've been like 6 to 7 times in my entire life. And I go and work out, and then I get in my car and drive home and take a shower and change.
That's what I always did.
I don't
always.
I was always in the locker room because the few times I went, I was going because they had a sauna and I was trying to pass a drug test.
Yeah.
So I had to hang out with the naked dudes for quite some time.
Yeah, they love that.
And I mean, there's at least the nude guys in the sauna that are pretending they're doing something, I'm thinking they just want to be nude, so they go in the sauna. But in the actual locker room, it's just a bunch of naked guys just like not working out all day. I'm not working out. I'm here for the nudeness in the locker room. That's what I came here for. It's my favorite place to be nude.
I mean, they even made a commercial about it on the Progressive guy.
Yeah, the Progressive guy.
I mean, some guys, maybe you're a weirdo and you don't really have the fortitude to commit any crimes or anything, but man, I sure like making other guys look at my dick.
It's so weird.
Hey, what's up, man? Yeah.
Maybe they're like,
look at that. I think that's what it's
closeted people that can't
like
do something. That's all they can do, like standing in front of their picture window at their house.
They're exhibitionists.
Naked. Or standing in a hotel window naked.
Or maybe they got some pedophile in them. I don't know. I know there's an age for the gym, but I feel like it's like 15, 16. You got to be to go to the gym.
They're just hoping.
They're just hoping, 16-year-old.
Hoping to get one of the young ones in there.
Just hoping.
What is that? Is that any kind of pedophilia? If you're one of those guys hanging out naked in the locker room and a 15-year-old comes in, there's no pedophilia there, huh?
No, I think you're just not allowed. You're allowed to look and no touching.
Yeah, looking. Yeah, that's illegal.
I mean, they probably got pretty happy me coming in there being like 18, looking like I'm 16 or 17.
Oh yeah, you were a favorite, a fan favorite.
Yeah, they just kept hoping you'd come back. I mean, he wouldn't even go to the bathroom yesterday at the fields with the elementary school. When we were leaving, Bella's like, oh, that looks like there's bathrooms over there. Because you guys were like, how do they have all these kids playing out here and no bathrooms? And then on the way out, he's like, there's some bathrooms. And I thought he was gonna go, and then he didn't. I was like, "Are you going to the bathroom?" He's like, "I don't go to the bathroom with where a bunch of kids are going." He's like, "I ain't getting
I've
any
done
part
it.
of that with me in the bathroom and little kids in there. I don't want anybody."
Bunch of 10-year-old boys. Nah, I'm not going.
Yeah,
I'm doing it.
I went to the bathroom at the kids' school one time. I was there for some school event they were having. I really had to pee.
Yeah.
And I walk in, and the toilets are like this big, and I'm peeing in the toilet. And I felt so awkward that I will refuse to ever go to the bathroom at a school like that again. I felt so weird in there.
Yeah, up at the fields, I don't go, I wait till nobody's around to go in there too. Because you go in there, I've been in there before, and then an 8-year-old boy will walk in. I was like, well, I'm in this public bathroom alone with an 8-year-old boy and his mom, and what if he comes out and says, "Damn, with the man?" I ain't dealing with that ever.
You don't want to deal with that.
This girl, she's going to come back and say, this girl got kicked out.
I'm liking this girl. She's pretty cool in my book.
She got kicked out of Gold's Gym because she was complaining about guys in the women's locker room.
Oh, okay.
Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one's saying shit. And I'm fucking done with it. It's fucking stupid. It's dangerous.
No, not one person is like
they're not even paying
with her. They're just ignoring her.
This conversation.
That's how people are nowadays. I'm surprised somebody didn't beat her up for being transphobic.
Yeah, I'm surprised.
I would be with her because I would definitely turn around. I'd be like, "That's right, that's right," because nobody ever does that.
Nope.
Like if I ever am in line and there's some bullshit going on, finally I look around and see if does anybody give a fuck about this but me, and then finally if someone looks like rolls their eye, I'll be like, that person cares, and then I'll finally say something, and then but most people are just like,
nobody's saying
I
nothing.
I don't want to be a part of this. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
I'm gonna find this girl and buy her a new gym membership to a different gym.
Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room. And that goes to...
And I got like a video of the dude, I think, as well. The perpetrator.
Nobody wants any type of confrontation. It's part of the deal, You see all they're just like, I don't want to be involved in that.
Here's the biological male in question. Is there no volume? Oh, I guess there's no volume on this one. Look at that. Look at the look on. Look at the entitled look.
The entitlement. And
why is he walking like he's got a broom up his ass?
butt?
Because he thinks that's how women walk.
Yeah, he's trying to imitate the way the women walk.
He's trying to imitate women.
Yeah.
But I mean, he doesn't. What is the deal there? He's got like big pecs, but they're a little bit nipple-ish. Like he's got
maybe
like he's stuffing his nips with.
Have a nip. They sell those like skim shirts with the nipples built in.
How do you know? You buy some?
He's got a couple.
I showed him on the air.
Yeah, that's.
Look at this.
He's very punchable.
He probably went and complained after. I don't know why there's no audio on this.
Oh, he walks
but
like a
freaking
weirdo.
It's like I thought we were done with this stuff. We're not done with it. We're still doing this stupid ass shit.
I know.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't think my kids would ever go to the gym or anything like that. But if and I think you have to be 15 or 16, like I said, to go into the gym.
Yeah.
But if I was, at the gym and Harper came out and said that there was this guy in there, I might go get in a physical altercation with this person. Get the fuck out of here, right? Like,
and you would go to jail. And back in the day, he would go to jail.
Yeah,
but now you go to jail.
And then you got all these. Then you got all these woke girls that are okay with that.
Oh my! I got another story.
And it's like, you don't see what's wrong with you. With your stupid wokeness, you don't see anything wrong with you. You know how you don't see a lot of guys with the wokeness bullshit.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Women
It's
are
a
the
lot of
downfall.
Stupid fucking women are
A downfall of the society.
I don't even think like Trumpers. If Trump came out and he was like, "All right, we're doing away with the women or the men in the women's locker room."
Yeah.
Like I don't think he get, especially from his supporters, much backlash.
Yeah, none.
Why didn't anybody saying anything about this weirdness?
Because they're both in on it together. That's why.
Exactly.
That's why. And just like when I was telling you, I don't think people know what, to stop or pull over for ambulances anymore. I saw some stupid woman going through the light. There's an ambulance coming and everybody stopped. And she just comes plowing through Livingston across 54 there. And the ambulance had to stop. He had to stop so he wouldn't hit her. And she's just driving. And I'm sorry to keep saying stuff about women. I'm a woman. I shouldn't have to, but I never see, I see that quite often when there's a fire truck or a police officer, and it's never a man. It's just never a man. And men drive shitty too. Yeah. Workers, I pass them all the time. They're always on their phones too, and I curse at them too. But I never see them doing the ambulance, not pulling over. It's like, why don't women know that? I mean, she was completely oblivious. She was a younger person, but so oblivious.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe she had headphones on or something too.
Mm-hmm.
There's
illegal.
Angel City FC. I don't know. I think it's over there in the UK. Somebody on their team came out, wrote some kind of article or something about how they need to do something to get biological men out of the women's sports.
Yeah.
She don't want to be playing soccer against men. And then her whole teammates had a press conference and called her a bigot and a racist.
Really? Her own teammates.
Yeah.
Going into this, I'm a little bit nervous because I think it's a big job to represent your team and speak for your team, and not just that, speak for others who this will be important to. We've all obviously seen the article that was written in the New York Post earlier this week, so I really want to start off by saying that that article does not speak for this team in this locker room. I've had a lot of combos with my teammates.
A lot of convos.
In the past few days, and they are hurt and they are harmed by the article, and also they are disgusted by some of the things that were said in the article. And
okay, so this is a whole locker room of women, probably in their early to mid 20s,
that are woke,
and they're all delusional
beyond help.
Mm-hmm. They think men should play with women.
Yeah,
they're so brainwashed, and we deal with the brainwashing like I talked about with the Trump derangement syndrome with these young women before. They're fucking lunatics.
And would they feel the same way if they were playing against a good guy?
Would they feel the same if they weren't playing because men took over women's sports?
Exactly. Yeah. I want one dude, one superstar athlete to go, okay, I'm going to go play women's soccer.
Yeah.
And I'm going to score 13 goals and knock about 8 girls on their ass legally, because you can do that in soccer, and break their fucking legs. How you like that, girls?
Yeah, how you feel about it now? How you like me now?
Yeah. Every single record in the world which has to do with strength or speed is held by a man. Every single record in the world. Do you need any more proof than that?
And like you said, where's a good basketball players? Where's a good male basketball player that could go on? It could be the same for soccer.
And
really.
you don't have to. It doesn't have to be LeBron James. It can be a guy who played Division III college basketball, 6'6", never got any pro interest. He would score 100 points a game. It would, to me, it'd be. I love women. I love, like if a woman could compete with a man, I was like, yeah, good for her. Danica Patrick, Michelle Wie, the golfer, good for you. But I would love to see just a 6'6" guy go play in this girl, in a basketball game, a WNBA game, score 100 points, block 75 shots, and humiliate these women just because I'm sick of the shit. I don't really want to see the women humiliated, but now I do.
It's what needs to happen to get it to maybe go away.
But what needs to happen to this team is is them to have. How about a couple guys? How about 2 guys on an opposing team playing against you?
And you would get smoked.
I think
how
you
much
get the
would you
whole
like it then?
the whole LA Lakers to wear wigs and play the WNBA team.
Play the top WNBA team.
And they would say, well, they're not really trans. So that's the difference. They're just faking it.
No, I don't think you can say that because
Well, I'm just saying.
all you have
that's
to
what
do
they
is
would
identify.
say.
But all the guys, they're not trans. They just identify as women.
Yeah.
The guy who was swimming in the pool, the Leah Thomas guy,
Yeah.
he just grew his hair out.
And how does this go on when wasn't he stripped of his medals and stuff?
Yeah.
So how does it
I don't
still
know how-
going on?
Well, this is probably pro, and this is in the UK, and the UK
Oh.
for some reason almost seems to be worse than us.
No, for
But
sure.
But listening to women like this makes me go, man, we are effed in the future. I'm
We
glad.
are fucked
I'm
in the
glad I'm
future.
not a
We
20-year-old
are.
man,
Mhm.
25-year-old man trying to date these women.
Yeah, can you imagine? Ugh.
These women are insufferable.
Yeah.
It's really important for me to say that. And we don't agree with the things written for a plethora of reasons, but
'Cause you're
mostly
stupid.
the undertones come across as
And then they act like
transphobic,
you're
and
the
racist.
stupid one. These young people that are
Oh,
acting
my
like
God, it's
you're the
infuriating.
stupid one. It's like, get the fuck out of here.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah.
These women are certifiably insane. That's
Mm-hmm.
this argument.
And they're like, you just don't get it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why something needs to happen. A bunch of guys, a bunch of average, good athlete guys, need to start playing against these women and showing them what the real deal is.
As well. The article calls for genetic testing on certain players, and it has a photo of an African player as a headline. And
Oh my God! Because the African player is the one who is pretending to be a woman.
that's very harmful. And to me, it's inherently racist because just
So how is this woman going to play on this team anymore?
I don't
know how I think you play with teammates like this.
single out this community based on them looking or being different is absolutely a problem.
Fuck you.
And as a mixed woman with a black family,
You're not pretending to be a man, so she doesn't have a problem with you.
I'm devastated by the undertones of this article.
For me personally, when I think of LA and I think of Angel
Okay, so maybe this is America. I have no idea.
I
Fucking
don't
team.
think
This is America.
City, I think of a place that was founded upon inclusivity and love for all people. That's what.
Yeah. And nobody disagrees with that. Everybody's for love with everybody. Inclusivity. But you can't, there's also rules in a society, and there's also common fucking sense. And I want
It's
to call
Town. It's insane. We all get it. I think America's turning all women into completely unbearable cunts.
I think it is.
Like
It is.
me and Lauren barely argue, but if we do, it's like 1% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
But anytime I call any friend with a wife or a girlfriend, and I'll be like, hey, how's it going? And they're like, dealing with the wife. I mean, I have a couple friends that are like, so, I'm like, oh, that sucks. You trying to do something soon? And they'll be like, so Lauren's not like a huge cunt? And I'm like, no, why? They're like, oh, you're fucking lucky, man. Like, these bitches are driving us crazy.
Sorry. That's the way it is.
Our locker room is.
I don't even want to hear this anymore. I'm gonna go. Let's look at the comments to this post. Let's see. That's why I say I'm disabled the comments, because usually it's. Wait.
Oh yeah, I probably
shit.
disabled these.
Okay.
Probably a bunch of people agreeing with it.
I don't get it why it's controversial to not have biological males play with biological females. See, it's like the most. If they can make you believe absurdities, which they are, they can make you commit atrocities, because this is an absurdity.
Imagine what they're going to be able to make these kids do in the future.
Exactly. Why are so many young women such intellectual midgets, unable to deal with a simple narrative that the simple binary reality of male and female?
Yeah.
It's so obvious.
It makes me feel, we'll get into an argument about it, and at the end, I'm like, am I part of the problem? Am I the idiot for even arguing this? I mean, it's you can't argue it. It's the dumbest argument that's ever been made.
The dumbest argument
in
that's
human
ever
history.
been made in human history. You are correct. 100%. Here's a guy says, former nationally ranked U.S. soccer player here. When's your next open tryout? I'll need to get a bra and some tuck-friendly shorts. You don't need to get it. You just go out there and play and say that you're a woman. That's all you need to do.
I'm an overweight 34-year-old who's been drinking and not doing anything athletic for 14 years. And my sister's like a college athlete. And if my knee wasn't bad, I'd be able to beat her in every single sport.
Yep.
You know? I beat her in a race at the beach one time, like 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah, that was a fast. I wish we had you on the scale then. Yeah, how much did you weigh? Were you 200 and something?
No, I was like 188 or so.
Oh no, your belly was bigger now.
I had a big belly. I don't know what. I think I've lost some muscle throughout the years.
Put the cameras back on.
So the same weighing the same as I did then.
Yeah.
I don't know if it makes sense. Never mind. It doesn't. I don't know, but I seemed like I had a bigger belly back then. Or maybe y'all are just used to the big belly.
Maybe. This person says, women who celebrate men playing on women's teams must really hate themselves and their careers. It's I
mean, why do they think women and men are the same?
I don't even understand it.
Not only are we different biologically, we are different. Is there something that they've brainwashed people into going, anybody can do anything they want. You can be whatever you want. Not really. Not everybody can be that. That's just a feel good thing. But it's not just physically, mentally men and women are different. You think different, you look different, you
course
act different.
So obvious
you
and
are
simple.
Different. You're different physically and mentally.
That's why all those comments, I wasn't picking and choosing. That's it, down hundreds and hundreds. Every single person, every single rational person knows that men are men and women are women. But
so it's just the media.
It's the media propagating it. So why is the media propagating it? The media in America is a total arm of the government, and they are bent on dividing us and destroying us.
Yeah,
100%.
I told you about me and Lauren's drunk vertical challenge we did the like a couple months ago, right?
Vertical leap.
Yeah, we went to Buddy's and we were pretty messed up. When we got home, we got on the conversation about a vertical leap because I was saying I used to have a good vertical leap, and she's like, so did I, and I just wasn't feeling it. I know my sister who's athletic has about a 7-inch vertical, and I haven't seen Lauren run in like 2 years. So she went into the the fridge and got to put a piece of chocolate on her finger and jumped up against the wall, and we measured it. She had a 14-inch vertical. I was
too bad.
I was quite impressed. But now we have a spot of chocolate on the wall
that nobody can reach. Traps a Crab and subscribe for 79 months. Holy moly, that's deep. Traps a Crab.
Sorry, I had to kick your ass in the ESPN, but it won't ever happen again. That's for sure.
That's Navy. That's Navy. My wife can't even jump at all, or he's not sure if she can.
She doesn't need to. She could clean that spot without jumping.
That's right.
She doesn't need to.
That's what we do. We need to do a vertical jump contest here on the show.
Killer JP says, as much as Trace hates Buddies, every story starts with, we were at Buddies.
Yep.
It's just, there's a lot of, I don't know, there's
not
even a lot of exciting things that going on there. There's just you go there one night and you might see 3 things that were just unusual as fuck, and you slowly remember them, throughout the month. And realize I played, a couple weeks ago, I played a game of pool with one of my friends up there and was talking about getting a new stick. and he convinced me not to. He definitely. I was like, yeah, you're right. You know, he's like, I hate people coming in with their own stick. You know, it feels better beating them with one of the sticks here. I was like, you know what? I think you're right.
I agree with that.
I feel like they're as long as the stick there isn't warped.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
I mean, you got to
If you're
find one.
a
There's a
good-
lot of them that are warped.
Are you going to tell me that a guy that's the best pool player in the world couldn't beat you with a barroom stick? I think he could.
I think you could beat me with a rake.
Maybe.
Maybe.
With your beating stick outside.
Those guys are good.
Gosh, it's stuff like that I'm like, maybe at a professional level it counts or something, but I don't know. Like Joe Rogan is huge in the pool. He's always talking about it, and he's talking to these, pool players.
Oh, yeah?
And they're like, yeah, I got a new stick. I've only had it for 6 months, so I'm not quite used to it yet. It's like,
get used to it.
Playing pool with a stick for 6 months and you're still not used to it. Like I don't know about that.
Yeah, maybe you need something different. Tell me if you guys think this is a thing. I know I'm always team against women. This isn't really against women. It's just something I've noticed that is weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you'll see a guy that, occasionally on Reels or something, a guy that, they're purposely like, I'm sure they're douchebags, but they're like, they think they're super hot,
Yeah.
and they'll just walk up to the camera, and you'll see like a guy, and he's like, a super good looking guy.
Mm-hmm.
How come you never see a beautiful woman without makeup on? Like, guys are like, is it weird? Like, a lot of guys are just naturally really
true.
good looking,
That's true.
but you don't see many women that are just naturally like, wow, that woman is beautiful. They have to have makeup on. But you do see a lot of guys that are just good looking and they don't wear makeup. What? I don't understand.
My wife's
that.
beautiful and doesn't wear makeup. But I think it becomes more of your identity. When you're a hot girl, you realize you're hot, and you're like, well, that's the route I'm going to take for my life, is being a hot girl. I think that's kind of what it is.
That doesn't make sense of what I'm saying, though.
You just like, you got to, even if you're really good looking, I think you can make yourself maybe look a little bit better with makeup.
Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah, so
their identity.
they're all wearing makeup. They just always are.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean,
guys are never wearing makeup.
That's why a lot of uglier girls don't wear makeup, because they're like, there's no fixing this.
You think that would be the ones that'd be like, I gotta fix this? I'm just saying.
Yeah, there are some guys though.
Just out in the wild.
They're just out in the wild, no makeup at all.
Yeah.
Totally good looking.
Mm-hmm.
But there's nothing you can do about it as a man. Like Lauren, sometimes when she does put makeup on and gets all dressed up, and she's taking forever to get ready, I'm like looking around. I'm like, maybe I should put a hat on? Is that equal to putting makeup on? Like, I put a nice shirt and nice pants on, but she's taking an hour to do all this other stuff. Like, what do I trim my beard?
I think a lot of women take offense to saying, if you put makeup on, you're a lot better looking. But I just feel like
you are.
That's something we can do. We have the luxury of being able to put, like, I think Lauren is very pretty. But she's one of those girls that knows how to put makeup on right. Like she could do like the YouTube videos or something that can put to do the makeup. And when she puts makeup on, she's really good looking.
Yeah. She's not the best. She'll admit it. She's not the best makeup putter on her. She always but she always says that. I don't know.
I think she is, because I've seen her when she puts it on, and I think it's like, oh, you're one of those girls that knows how to put makeup on really well. And I always think she ought to do that more at work, because she'd probably make more money. But she don't care much about that, about wearing a lot of makeup, which is fine because I think she's pretty anyway.
She gets tips with her personality.
Yeah. But she does. She's one of those girls that does know how to put makeup on good. So she looks, really, really good when she puts makeup
Your
on.
mom's got the hots for
Yeah,
long.
that's what it sounds
I know, I'm
like.
just trying to say she's really pretty when she, I don't want her to think that I think she's ugly or something. I'm just, I don't.
I mean, I don't care anymore at my age, but if it was normal for guys to wear makeup, I'd be like, oh, I'm going to going out and I'm going to look better.
I bet you would.
Guys on the news, they all put makeup on.
Yeah. Nobody thinks
on the news. Nobody thinks anything of it. And it's like, they all have makeup on, right?
Every Hollywood star in a movie's got makeup on.
Yeah. They all put makeup on.
Weird.
You'd have makeup on too if you were in a movie.
Because you can.
Putting you in the makeup chair every morning.
Oh, no.
I just noticed because when, all those girls that do the, I'm going, with no makeup kind of thing. It's like, well, you look a little homely. You don't look as good as you did when you have makeup on. Well, that's just,
the way it is.
But you don't see a lot of guys that look like that. I don't know why. I don't understand it. Why are guys are, I don't know.
I have a very poor taste in knowing whether or not men are good looking. Like there's this guy on he's in like underwear models and shit. He was from the show Shameless, man. And he's also got a show, The Bear. And like in the show, he's always dating and having sex with all these hot girls. And I'm like, this show doesn't make any fucking sense. This guy's face, look, he was mongoloidish to me. I was like, this is the ugliest.
I wish you.
Ugliest guy in the world, but everybody's like, he's like a model almost now. And I'm so confused of why this guy.
Is he? Which one of these guys is he?
The second one.
What's it
He
called?
looks like he does look like he's got some kind of condition.
What's his name?
Jeremy Allen White.
He looks a little better in those pictures than like in the movies even. Like
He's the guy in the Springsteen movie.
Yeah. He
He
looks a lot better in these pictures. He's all made up for the walking the red carpet or something.
Still, I mean, that's not a classically good-looking guy.
That's what I'm saying, but everybody seems to think. Everybody thinks so.
Look at him when he was younger.
Yeah,
this guy. Usually, I mean, I'm. If this guy's not a Hollywood actor and I'm a woman in a bar, I'm saying this guy is a 6.
That's How
about you, babe?
Yeah, he's not. Particularly.
Well, I mean, then you throw in the guns. He's a 7.
Yeah, maybe.
But look at that. That's definitely not a classically good-looking face. I should have gone to Hollywood. I got a nose that big.
All right.
And this tells it all. This is him without makeup.
Tucson chick says he's hot.
This is a 4. This is a 4, right?
3, maybe. Kind of looks like me, I
He's
feel
got
like.
a double chin. Let's get him on the scale.
Oh. He got on the juice.
Dean Dastardly subscribed with Prime. I guess that's an original subscription, right? Because it would say, for a month or something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
That would
fresh
be
meat.
That's usually that is if it just says sub.
Somebody gave him a sub.
Someone gave him a sub, but
nobody gave him.
But he subscribed, with Prime and by him. Okay.
Thank you, Dean Dastardly.
Dean Dastardly.
If that is your real name.
Yeah, there's no way.
I can play that Ricky Gervais thing I never played yesterday.
You've been wanting to play it a lot.
I think Ricky Gervais is brilliant. I think he's always funny.
Yeah.
I love the way he laughs at his own jokes, too. It's always laugh. Because I do the same thing. If I get a really good one, I laugh at it.
I hate the way that Elon Musk laughs at his own jokes. I mean, he's doing like a podcast with Joe Rogan, who hangs out with comedians all the time, and he's making like these fucking internet jokes, and Joe's just sitting there not laughing, and Elon's just like, You're like, chill out, Elon. You're not that funny.
He's on ketamine.
Oh,
on ketamine.
he's just
for
on
sure.
ketamine. Never mind.
Right. I am fucking sick and tired of the powers that be banning my fucking billboards and adverts for Dutch Barn. Sometimes there's just nothing wrong with them, right? One that was meant for the tube station just had me having a drink and it just said, one day you'll be underground for good. That was it. They went, no, can't have that because it might make people think, oh, because life's short, we should drink to excess. Who's fucking thinking that?
He's at the point we are right now.
Yep. He's over it.
The reaction is so perfect.
Who's fucking thinking that? Oh my god. Cowardly fucking cunts. Do you think it's my attitude? Oh, but you can't win because, right, you're not allowed to say alcohol's good for you or it does this or it makes you feel confident or it makes you feel attractive, which is fine. I went the other way. There was one advert I was reading from my laptop from government websites just saying about all the dangers of alcohol. They went, no, we don't like that. Do you know why? Because they don't like the truth either, because that puts off other advertisers.
They don't like the truth.
Yeah.
They don't like the lies.
You know, fuck me, honestly. So this is what we're going to do. Fuck them, okay? I'm going to sell directly to you. Go to the website, right? Sign up for our mailing list as well, and you can win a year's supply of Dutch Barn. Also, we save donkeys. So, save donkeys, fuck censors, Dutch Barn.
Let's order some Dutch Barn.
Yeah, order it. Let's see. What is
See, go ahead.
Nothing.
He's big into animal rights, and he talks about being rich and stuff, but he does give. He does a lot of animal charity work. So he's more of a genuine person
Like
than
people
most
that
of
do
them.
that.
Like he said, I imagine it says, and when you buy Dutch Barn, it's going to these donkey rescue things.
What is Dutch Barn?
It's a vodka.
Oh, okay.
And so imagine he's legit. It's not some ruse. He's legitimately giving probably 10% or 20% to donkeys because he seems like a decent human being.
Yeah.
Which
Ned's
is rare.
Dave, he says he has a great take on atheism. You should Google that.
Oh my God, that's one of his big things on atheism. He's always good on the religion front.
Yeah.
Gosh, what are they doing to people? I mean, it seems like the weirdest thing is it the drugs? Is it the food? What is it? I know at least 5 to 7 guys that just like good, maybe one of them was a little sad back in the day, but the rest of them, just happy-go-lucky guys that now when I talk to, I'm like, and I hang up the phone, I'm like, is he gonna go kill himself? Like what? Everybody seems so depressed about everything.
Maybe they're all on antidepressants because they were told to be concerned about their mental health and that they should ask the doctor about a pill if the pill was right for them.
Maybe.
That could be
I don't
it.
know, man. It's just so weird.
Maybe they're putting something in the water because John from St. John wanted to blow cinnamon dust in a killer's face.
With a helmet on.
With a helmet
do
on.
anything.
It would blind him. It would blind him. It'd fog up his thing.
Oh.
Well,
I don't know. The only thing that's ever made me depressed, I think I've said it on the show before, is if I watch more than 6 hours of Netflix. Then I'm like, I gotta go do something or I'm gonna kill myself because this is so fucking boring. It's usually a day I just got nothing to do. And I'm like, man, I'm going to have the best day ever. I'm just going to do nothing but fucking sit on the couch and watch TV. And about 4 hours in, I'm like, I don't even like TV anymore.
Miserable.
This is the worst thing ever. And I got to go do something.
How'd you feel after you played football for 2 hours outside with your
Oh,
girls?
fucking great.
Awesome, right?
Yeah.
It's like when I didn't get to exercise much last week getting ready for the party. And so when I go out there and ride my bike today, I'm going to feel so good. And after I'm done, I feel so much. How is it not insane that in America there's not anyone telling you, if you're depressed, you should try exercising a little. It will make you feel better.
I think at this point in America, people would rather be depressed than to
I
exercise.
think they would. I think they would.
Oh, we've been talking about being appreciative for a while, and when I was on 2 crutches, I was like, when I get off this, like I am going to appreciate a little bit. And a little bit, even when I was on 1 crutch, I was like, because when you got 2, you can't even like carry your fucking water around. You got to figure out. And so when I just got to 1 crutch for like the whole day, I was at least appreciative of that. And then when I could walk, I was like, this, walking, to like the kids' games where we kind of had to walk far, and I was off the crutches finally. I was like, I do appreciate this, but it's only gonna last. I'm trying to make it last as long as I can, and think about it a lot. Like, just be happy you can fucking walk.
Yeah.
It's hard to do. I try to do it, but it's very hard to do because you're just like take everything for granted.
Yeah,
it's just hard.
Can you play something out of the chat or no? Is that the one you can't play something out of?
I can't. No, I can't play anything on the chat.
Oh, I sent it to you on Yahoo.
Okay, well I can do that, and then we'll wrap up the show here.
Louise says it's the Ricky Gervais Halloween commercial.
Well I'm sure it's going to be good.
What is he's selling? What vodka you said?
Dutch Barn vodka. How do you
just pause it?
I know, but it's going on.
Pause
okay,
it.
I can go up here, and then I'll pause it real quick. All right, here's the volume. Volume's up. All right, here we go.
From everyone at Dutch Barn Vodka. It's a magical time of year when we try and scare kids with tales of ghosts and ghouls and vampires. All good fun. If you really want to scare children, tell them about priests and 70s DJs and my Uncle Sid. Proper wrong'un.
Are you sharing that?
Murdered in jail.
Oh, I thought I was.
It don't matter.
Yeah, you have to
just stand.
Eventually. So, dirty boy, Sid. You dirty boy.
I'll play one more time.
Happy Halloween from everyone at Dutch Barn Vodka. It's a magical time of year when we try and scare kids with tales of ghosts and ghouls and vampires. All good fun. If you really want to scare children, tell them about priests and 70s DJs and my Uncle Sid. Proper wrong'un. Murdered in jail, eventually. So, dirty boy, Sid. You dirty boy.
He got an infectious laugh as well.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we're done for the day. Good show. That was fun. Fun show.
Yep.
Sure.
Flew by as usual.
As usual.
People, we were talking about appreciating things. I think people who listen to this show on replay and live and all the platforms
around.
we have should take a step back and go, my God, I am so appreciative of the ClusterF stream.
I mean, I don't.
So
you
good.
know, even
So good.
Even like I'd say the most crazy one besides us would be Joe Rogan. He even tiptoes around and doesn't say anything too crazy. I can't believe more people aren't appreciative of us.
They don't
actually.
they don't know about us.
We risk not
Everything.
being on the air every
Everything.
single day
every
with
sentence
the
we
things we say. Every sentence that comes out of our mouth could be the last one.
One day. It just won't be here. People will never know why.
Go anywhere to hear this shit.
All right, everybody have a great day. No hang tomorrow. We'll be working on a hip-hop countdown. Me and Tracy need to do that. I might do a Ned show and clean out the 5 to 6 top things that I never talk about.
Never talk
They've been
about.
here for 5 weeks. This is a record. I can't get to them because I don't know. They're serious, and I don't like to. I like to keep it as light as we can, and we're out of here. We're done.
Where do these notes come from? Like, do we do 13 shows a week? I don't recall doing this many shows, but
I don't know, Trace. I have no idea where they come from.
Where does it all come from?
You got to go through those sometimes.
I do.
Not worth it.
There's a couple circle things that I know I wanted to do. Oh, like the Ned, Jerry, Trace Hogan. Trash video. Yeah, we got to do that.
We got to
one.
make up a rap, though.
All right, I'm not as busy as I was last week. I'll get to work on that. All right, we're out of here. Thanks for tuning in. Everybody have a great day.
All right, we'll see you
ya.
on Thursday. Right today.